Hey yo, what's up, kids? I have got some things today. I have definitely got some things for us to talk about, important things. So bear with me. I'm getting all this stuff set up over here on the TikTok. All right, there we go. It's there. Good. That's there. That's there. I believe we're all set up, boys and girls. Hi. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had an incredible weekend, unless, of course, you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. And I know you had a garbage weekend because, well, we all did. Because, well, we're Dallas Cowboys fans. And, well, because they have once again managed to completely let us down and depress us because it's kind of what they do these days. Happy Monday. Happy Duty Monday. Go Birds. The birds. They're for the birds. That's who they are. I have a very serious topic I want to talk about. Um, Guys, I just got off the phone with somebody that I think you guys would enjoy hearing from, and we're gonna give this person the opportunity um, to speak here on my platform, and we're gonna I don't even really know how to preface it, other than to say that you guys have heard me say many, many, many times about how you need to have a very candid conversation with your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your um, aunts and uncles, your elderly neighbors. And over the last couple of months, I've also started throwing in there your junior high and high school aged kids. And the reason, some of you will probably know because I've talked about it, some of you may not have heard. The reason I have thrown that other part in here lately about your junior high and high school age kids. Does anybody recognize the name Jordan DeMay? JORDANDEMAY. I'm seeing a lot of no's. I do see some yeses. I know that some of the yeses are probably from me talking about it. But I'm sad, though not entirely shocked, that many of you have not heard of Jordan DeMay. Now, when I tell the story, you guys, when I tell you who Jordan DeMay is, you guys are going to go, oh, yeah, I think I heard about that. And here's the problem. Jordan DeMay was a high schooler in Michigan, Marquette, Michigan. And he, one night, late at night, engaged in a conversation with what he believed to be a high school age girl that very cute little high school age girl. And come to find out, this little high school age girl that he had been talking to had convinced him at some point. They were flirting and chatting and so on and so forth. And he was convinced that he should send an explicit picture of himself to this young girl who put her name out there as Dani, DANI. And as soon as he did, and this was all, the conversation started about 10 o'clock at night. As soon as he did, Danny made it clear that Danny was not, in fact, a young high school girl or anything else. It was, in fact, three Nigerian young men. And these three Nigerian young men uh, um, basically told Jordan they were going to ruin his life if he didn't send them $1,000. And Jordan told uh, the sextortionists, these Nigerian guys, that I'm a high school kid. I don't have $1,000, and he sent them basically everything he had, a couple $100. They demanded more money. He said, I don't have any more money. Somehow he managed to scrounge up another $20 or something, and he sent that. And they told him they were going to ruin his life if he didn't send the rest of the money. And as you could probably imagine, Jordan, who was an all American kid, good, sharp, good looking kid, great personality, blah, blah, blah. Well liked, no other problems, aside from normal teenage angst, I guess. No problems in his life, good in school. He became very emotionally distraught. And sometime around 2 a.m. that night, Jordan, feeling as though he had no other options and feeling as though he had sufficiently ruined his life and hurt several people, decided to send a handful of text messages to the people he cared about. Then he lied in his own bed and took his own life with a firearm. He's gone. His mother and father had no idea what had transpired. Shit. They just found him. No note, no, whatever. They had no idea what had happened. Well, come to find out, they later found out that this interaction had taken place on Instagram with the exchange of the picture and then so on. These three Nigerian young men basically convinced Jordan that if he didn't pay, they were going to ruin his life. And when Jordan started to say things about unaliving himself, they suggested that he should, and continued that for an extended period of time until such time that Jordan did exactly that. Now, today, well, I don't know exactly when. My wife brought to my attention the fact, I think it was my wife that brought attention to the fact that she was now on TikTok, and she was kind of talking about it a little bit. And I watched this thing, and I was like, okay, I would have never reached out to this woman had she not come, that public with her story. I would have not said anything to her or whatever. But I reached out to her and I said, my name is, here's what I do. I'd love to talk to you about this. Y'all, today, I talked to her for about an hour and a half. Have Have that conversation with your kid. Have that conversation with your kid about social media, the internet, catfishing, sending pictures and videos and things of themselves. Um, People don't know how frequently this is happening, or the depths that people are going to. And I just felt very compelled to remind people, you know, I'm this influencer, whatever the hell that means. And I have this platform that I get up here and act like an idiot for a few hours a day, um, on social media, to entertain and educate the masses. And there was no way that, if given the opportunity to talk to this woman, I was not going to do everything I could to help share her story, her son's story, um, and the stories of a lot of other people that have a lot of other families who have gone through that kind of thing. You know, I have I always talk about the fact that, as an influencer, whatever the hell that means, whatever value you place on that or don't, you have to respect the influence that you have. Um, and I generally feel like I do a good thing here, and that I try to educate, inform, and entertain, obviously too. Um, but this was one that it was kind of a I can't think about telling people this. I am 100%. I absolutely have to tell people about this, um, because you can't imagine what it's like to sit and listen to a woman talk about, you know, losing her child, not knowing why, then finding out why, then going through, a year of legal stuff and whatever. Now, I talked about the fact that a lot of you have heard of Jordan May. Even if you weren't familiar with his name, you kind of maybe heard the story, because you saw the picture of this good looking, blonde headed, all American looking kid on the news. Uh, there's a lot of other kids out there that this has happened to, and adults for that matter, too, I guess, that it's happened to. And there was no way that I wasn't going to come on here today after having had that conversation with that woman, and hearing what it was like to go through all that. And not get on here again today and make it a priority to tell you to have that conversation with your mom, your dad, your grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, elderly neighbors, and most importantly, junior high and high school age kids. about this stuff, because there are kids losing their lives. The kids that, don't lose their lives face all kinds of embarrassment and, whatever their families do. But it's important that, middle school too, somebody said, we just have to, there's a slim chance every now and again that somebody's money gets returned to them. That kid, Jordan, or any of the other kids who've suffered the same kind of, plot, you can't get them back. That's it. They're gone. So have that conversation. Okay. Now that I've done that, made myself a disgusting, snotty, Nelly mess. Who wants to call bust scammers and just really wreak havoc in their lives? Because I know I sure as shit do. And y'all are just gonna have to listen to me sniffle for a while. Sorry. So that was a tough conversation to have, and a tough conversation to have to relay, to the masses. So I also afforded her, just to kind of mention it, I afforded her the opportunity at any time, whenever she felt she was able to come and talk about whatever she was comfortable, here. And I told her, and I committed to her that, his story needs to be told, and I'm going to see to it that it is. So there you go. Hold on. Let me pull up some really gross videos. That'll keep me from acting silly and cryy and whiny and shit. Anyway, hope you guys had a good weekend. How's that? Is that better? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. We got a PayPal right here. PayPal business. And yes, this will end up going live or going on whatever later. It's going to be copped out, and it's going to be posted in both places. Share it. Just as a favor, share it. All right. How am I going to talk like Buster at this point? Judas. All right, let's go. Let's see if I can get somebody on the phone.
For calling the cancellation department, how may I help you today?
Yes, ma'am. I received an email from y'all. Says my request to open a PayPal business account is processed. I don't know how on earth that would have happened. I didn't apply for no business, nothing with the PayPal.
Okay.
So I need to talk to somebody about what?
Verify me your name, sir, so I can go ahead and I can check this transaction for you.
Well, my name is Buster, Buster. And then the last name is Highman.
Okay, Mr. Buster.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Buster. Are you sure that you did not authorize this transaction of $249.99 for the purchase of, for the request of a business account from PayPal?
Yes, ma'am. I'm absolutely certain. It said something about them charging me $249.99 too.
Okay. When was the last time you have used your PayPal account for any of the transactions?
I don't know. Would have been about a month ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly. I don't use it real often. I keep a little bit of money in there in case I'm going to buy something on the eBay, but I don't keep a ton of money in there.
Okay, all right, I got it. And do you remember by sharing any of your personal information to anybody, Mr. Buster, like any of your account number or any of your personal details to anybody?
No, I don't. I don't believe so. I don't know how or when I would have.
Okay. So it sounds like somebody is misusing your personal information to make this kind of purchase, Mr. Buster, because right now your information got compromised. As far as you told me that you did not authorize this transaction. Okay. So probably somebody has been hacked into your information. So I believe that you're looking for go ahead and cancel this transaction, right?
Yes, I absolutely am.
Okay. So in order to cancel this unauthorized transaction of $249.99, sir, what I'm gonna do is I will go ahead and I will get you connected with the banking server of PayPal. The reason I'm connecting you to our server is right now your personal information has been compromised, right? Someone else is using your information to do this kind of purchase. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead, block and report that person from your information. So in future you will not get any charge or no one will gonna misuse any of your personal information this way. Okay? And also we will gonna provide you one cancellation form. Alright? You need to fill up and submit that form from your end so we can cancel this transaction. And if we see any charge has been unauthorizedly charged, then we will gonna go ahead and initiate a refund for you. So you will not gonna lose anything. Alright, sir?
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah. So in order to cancel this unauthorized transaction of $249.99, sir, you have to be in front of your computer or a laptop. So are you in front of your computer right now?
Yes, I'm sitting here with my laptop right now.
Okay. So sir, I want you to open up any of your internet browser. It can be a Google Chrome or a Microsoft Edge.
Okay. Well, it's the Google one is always what I go to when I get on.
Okay, all right. Are you in Google Chrome, sir?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. Look at the very top, sir. You will gonna see a long address bar where you can type or search something, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You need to type it down there, all in lowercase, all together. Okay.
All right.
I'll spell it out for you, sir. It's A as an apple.
Yes.
S as in Sam.
Dumbest name for a website ever. ASCARE.
C as in Charlie.
Askcare.us. I'm very familiar with this website already. Yes, go on, honey.
A as an apple.
Yes.
Yeah. It's ASCA, then R as in Robert.
Yes.
E as in electricity. Then put a dot, a single dot as in period sign.
Yes.
Then U as an umbrella. S as in Sam.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes, I'm aware he's on. I get it. Well, it's ASCARE.us, askcare.us, right?
Perfect. Now hit the enter key from your keyboard, sir.
Okay. That opens up a little website. It's got a little desert scene, looks like, on there. There's a bunch of gray and stuff. There's like a little cactus and a coyote and whatever. There's a box in the middle, though. It's got a kind of a red trim on the top of it. It says welcome, secure, support. Then there's a little gray box inside of that. It says join with a code. And then there's a little blinking placeholder deal there. It's blinkety, blinkety, blinkety. And then there's a red line underneath it. I guess for me to type in whatever this code is. And then underneath that, what? And then underneath
Okay,
that,
let
there's a
me
gray
generate.
circle, light gray circle with a dark gray arrow in it. What?
Okay, let me generate a one cancellation code for you, sir. Okay, do not share this code with anyone. And do you have any pen and a piece of paper with you right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you need to write down this code on a piece of paper as well. Okay, just because whenever you will gonna fill up the cancellation form, they might gonna ask you for this code for the verification, whether the right person is filling up the form or not. All right, sir?
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody
Your
asked about whether or not my
cancellation
kit
code
works.
is 0
This is a
2265.
okay. Hold on. This is a $500 wire transfer that came in November 3rd for an auto warranty that I was able to collect on, just in case anybody is curious. 02265 is what she said, right?
Yeah. Now put down this code in your computer as well, Mr. Buster.
Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah. Now do you see any right pointing arrow where you put a code? Just click on that arrow once.
Okay. Opens up a deal there. Looks like a bunch of instructions. Now, was this supposed to download something onto my computer?
Okay. What do you see on your screen, sir?
Well, that's what I just told you. It looks like it's a bunch of instructions and stuff. It's a bunch of like a new thing. Same
Okay,
page, but
two options.
yes, go ahead.
Do you see any two options? Okay. What options do you see, Mr. Buster?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Was it supposed to download this thing on here? It's talking about a download.
No, sir.
Am I supposed to do
No,
that?
sir. That's saying this. Yes, sir. You need to click on the download the app. If you see any option like download the app, then click on download the app.
Okay, got it. All right. Now there's a deal popped up here, and it says, "Do you want to run this file?" It says open file security warning up at the top of it there, and then it says, "Do you want to run this file?" And then it says name, type, publisher, from. Then there's two little buttons there. One of them says okay, another one says details. And then
Just click on run. Just click on run, sir.
Okay, click on run. Got it. I totally screwed it up. It wasn't okay in details, but she's not even listening to what I'm saying. Okay, well, now it's got a deal, says it's verifying the application requirements. It's got a little computer and a globe, and then
yes or no.
I'm going to start again. There was a computer and a globe, and there's a little green light going back and forth between them, like bouncing back and forth. And there ain't no buttons to push. Just that little green deal. It's going back and forth between them two deals. Says it's verifying the application requirements. This may take a few moments.
Okay. Take a few. All right.
Okay, now that whole thing just plumb disappeared. There's another little box that's popped up there, and it says, cannot start application. Application download did not succeed. Check your network connection or contact your system administrator or network service provider. And then there's two options under there. One of them, wait a minute. One of them says okay, and the other one says details on there. So am I supposed to?
Okay, sir, maybe you have the internet problem.
No, I don't. The internet's fine. I just downloaded your little program there. It didn't have no trouble whatsoever. I got lots of other stuff going on my computer. It's fine. I think your little website's busted or something.
Okay, all right. Which computer are you using, sir?
It's my laptop.
Yeah, which laptop are you using?
Well, I only have one. It's silver.
Which is this, sir?
It says, yeah, I said it's silver. The keys are black. It says it's made by a company named Adele, I guess.
Yeah, okay, you're using,
yes. And it's got a little sticker. It's got a little sticker on it here that says something about Windows 7. And there's a,
Oh,
there's a,
I got it.
yeah. So I don't know
Okay,
if,
fine.
I
Do
don't
you
know
have
if that,
any
I
Microsoft?
don't know if that's maybe impacting what we're doing. You know what I mean? In terms of whether or not this little doohickey works on there or not. I just know that it's uh
Okay, let me ask you one
it
thing.
says it's not
Do you
working,
have
so I don't.
any? Do you have any Microsoft Edge in your computer? Oh,
Well,
sorry,
I
your
don't.
laptop,
How,
Microsoft Edge.
how would I know if I do or not? How would I find out? Only reason I know about the Windows is because it's got the sticker on it. Is that an Edge sticker or something on it?
Okay, is this your work computer, work laptop which you're using, Mr. Buster?
No, no, it ain't no work laptop. I work outside. I just have this one. This is just what I get online and pay stuff with and get on to my bank and all that sort of stuff. This I don't do no real work on it. I watch movies and stuff like that on it all the time. What?
It's your personal, right? It's your personal
Yes,
laptop,
yes,
right?
that's what I said. It's not a work computer. I don't do no work on it. None of my work requires a computer.
Okay, just stay on the line. Just hold a moment, sir, for a moment, okay?
All right.
Okay, let me do one thing. Yeah. Do you have any antivirus in your laptop, sir? Like a McAfee, Norton, or anything like that?
Well, Lord, I don't know. I don't reckon I do. I ain't never put none of it on there on purpose. If that's what you mean.
Okay. Now what do you see on your screen, sir? Do you see any options, or do you see anything on your computer screen?
Well, that little deal is still there with the cannot start application deal. That there's in two buttons down yonder. One of them says okay, another one says cancel. I mean not cancel, but what do you call it? Details. Do you want me to click on the OK button?
Yes, just click on OK once and let me know what do you see.
Okay, well that takes me back to your little website, your little Ask Care website.
Okay, all right. Now, sir, open up a new tab in your laptop. Just open a new tab.
All right, I got one. I learned that trick the other day. You got to click that little plus symbol up yonder on the top there by that tab thing. Yeah, that's I just recently learned that. I didn't even know that's what that's for.
Okay, did you click on the plus symbol?
Yes, I got another one of them, what do you call it? Little tabbly dudes up there. It says I'm on the page, it says the Google right now. It's got the Google on it.
Okay. You need to type it down there, sir. Like www.
Yes.
Www, then A as an apple.
Yes.
N as in Nancy. R as in Robert. Oh, sorry. Y as in Yankee. And D as in Delta. E as in electricity. Then S as in Sam.
Yes.
K as in kidney.
Yes.
Okay, now put a single dot as in period sign.
Okay.
And C as in Charlie.
All right.
O as in Oscar.
All right.
M as in monkey.
All right. Anydesk.com.
Now what did you type? Correct.
It says any what? It says anydesk.com. Yeah. Okay. I'm on that little website now. It says better software, the smart choice for remote access. And then there's two little
Okay,
red
do you see
pill-shaped
anything like
buttons.
download
One
now?
of them
Do you see
says
anything like
download
download
now.
now?
One of them says start business trial. It's got on there.
Yeah, just click on download now.
Click on
download now.
Click on download now. Got it. All right. I done that. That takes me to a different page. It said, well, I said I done that. It takes me to a different page now. Says, thank you for your download. Get our quick start guide and blah, 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 blah. Is that what we're looking for? Hello?
Okay.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you see anything like download again?
No, it took me, I clicked on it when it downloaded that little, that little doohickey with the AnyDesk on it, dot .exe or whatever it is. And I clicked on it, it opened up the page. It opened up a page. It says your address, and it's got a bunch of numbers scrawled across the top of it there in red. And then it says news, favorites, recent sessions, discovered, news.
What numbers do you see over there, sir? In the red letter, what numbers do you see?
You need them numbers? Is that what you're saying? Absolutely correct. Oh, look, there's a deal.
Do you see anything on it?
There's a deal that popped up here. It says something about owner something. I see.
Just click on the accept. Just click on accept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is accept? Oh no, I see. Like yeah, I see it down on the bottom there.
Yeah, just click on allow.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I did. It's all set now, I think. It's got like a little chat box deal in it.
All right.
Is that what I'm supposed to see?
Sorry, what do you see?
I said it's got some kind of little chat box deal on it. On there.
Okay, what do you see on your screen, sir?
That's what I just told you, honey. It says it's got owner 145790076. And then it's got a chat box on it that it's got like a little chat. It's got a okay. Well, I'm not doing nothing on it. I see there's a little deal, like a little arrow, little green arrow, says owner. Keeps floating around on the screen a little bit. And pushing your voice got weird. What?
Sir, don't touch your mouse. Don't touch your mouse. Don't touch your pointer. Leave the cursor as it is.
All right. Well, I'm not touching it. It's moving. Well, it's not mine that's moving. There's a whole nother, it looks like kind of like my mouse, but it ain't my mouse. I think he had seen it. Well, no, he has not seen enough. He is still actively perusing what's happening. Now he disconnected. I think he just realized. I mean, he knew what was happening, but he didn't realize I had limited him. Yes, hello?
Hi, you're calling PayPal. How may I help you?
Yes. Excuse me. I was just on the phone with a young lady who was helping me to get a refund. I got charged $249.99. And there's an email that come to me and says something about my request to open a business PayPal account or something, that it had been approved. And we they were supposed to get me a refund because I don't know nothing about no business PayPal. And They took me to some website to try and get it canceled, you know, and get a what do you call it, a refund.
First name and your last name, please.
Yes, it's first name is Buster, Buster, and we got disconnected.
Okay.
We was on the phone already talking. What?
What is the amount?
$249.99 is what it says in the email that I got.
Okay. Are you in front of a computer or a laptop at this moment?
Well, yes, that's what I was going to tell you. She took me to some website and it didn't work. I don't know what it's called. It's gray. Hang on a second. Hang on. Wait a second. I'm going to save us some time. This website they took me to was this, it was, what was it called? ascare.us was what it was. And while I was...
Okay, you were talking to someone already?
Yeah, well, it was a woman. I didn't catch her name. I have to apologize. And then when we was talking and we figured out that first one didn't work, then she had me to go to a different website and she had me to give her some numbers off of it. And they was, I guess, trying to do it. And they was about to send me some form or something. So I'm sitting here with this other website open that they were supposed to be giving me the form with.
Okay,
Let me...
You're sitting with the other website open. What is the website name?
Let me see here. Any desk is what they call it. That's what it says at the top. And I'm on a page of it that's got a bunch of numbers scrolled across the top of it in red. That's the one that's the one they wanted when I called.
Just hold on, all right?
All right. Take your time, friend. I usually like to go into a big, long story about the second website. Like, I don't like to immediately tell them that we were on AnyDesk and got disconnected, because then they get super suspicious, because they don't like to use AnyDesk that much, because AnyDesk is one that kind of favors us as scam baiters and stuff. So they kind of get suspicious if you go straight into that. So I tend to kind of, give them a long, drawn-out explanation and story.
Okay. Do you see your address over there? Anything like your address?
Yeah, you mean like them numbers? It's all them little numbers in the red?
Yeah.
Yes, I see it. Yes, sir. That's the page I'm on right now.
Okay. Have you got any option over there like accept or continue?
Yeah, there's a deal popped up. It says security warning, and down at the bottom there's a little checkbox. Yeah. Says whatever. Now there's a deal that popped up. I clicked on it, and it says PC1 something something. It's like a little chat box deal. Is that what we're looking for?
What are the options over there? What are the options you see? Anything like continue, yes or no?
Well, there was a couple of buttons that says accept, and I went ahead and clicked on that. So
okay,
it's got that PC1, and it's like this chat log deal. It says chat and file transfer. Session
Okay.
started.
You see the minus sign at the right hand side top corner? Minus sign?
Yes. Click on that.
Go give a click on that.
All right.
Click on that.
All right.
And open up a new browser. Open up a new browser.
All right. Hold on. That's like you mean like a new Google, right?
Yes. Now
Okay.
type in over there once again ascare.us.
Yeah, we did that. That's the one I was telling you about, friend. That's the one that didn't work.
Do it once again.
We did it. That's what I'm saying though. We did it a couple of different times and they tried a couple of different ways to go at it and it didn't work. That's how we ended up on this other one whatever it's called.
Yes, I am telling you to do it once again.
Well, I get that, and I'm gonna tell you once again that it don't work. That's how I ended up doing it. I don't know why I'd want to do something again if it don't work. It downloaded. It downloaded. Well, it downloaded. Yes, and it downloaded this thing on my computer.
Listen to me.
Well, I'm listening to you, but I don't understand why I'd want to go back and do something I done already done before.
Put the code over there. 68727.
68727. Okay, well, hang on real quick. I'm gonna go over here since we're not going to use this other one. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of it real quick. Hang on.
No.
And then I'll just get rid of that. Okay, so that's gone now. So it's not in our way.
Hello?
Yes. What?
Hello?
What?
Without asking me, why are you doing anything?
Well, you told me we're not going to use this AnyDesk deal, right?
I tell you to do. Listen to me.
Well, now you got that deal popped up here again. You're not. Well, that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna. If we're not going to use this thing, I don't understand why we need it.
Sir, you need to listen to me and don't do anything in your computer until and unless I tell you to do.
All right.
Just minimize the AnyDesk.
All right. Good Lord.
Give a click on the minus sign, not the X sign. Why are you giving a click on the X?
What did I do? Did I hit the wrong one? Is that?
Yes, you hit the
I'm
wrong
sorry,
one.
I didn't mean to.
I'm telling you that you listen to me before doing anything.
Well, I'm sorry. This is just taking a really super long time. Okay, that little chat dealio's there again, and it's got this thing up here.
Have you got any options?
What?
Have you got any options right now?
What you had to be more specific. What kind of options? I got the deal up there, the little chat box deal again. It says PC1, and then it's got all them numbers. Do you need?
Yeah, accept it.
Okay, I did. All right, I just did. It's there.
Now don't do anything until and unless I tell you to do. All
right.
Now go back to the join with a code page.
It's already up. I've got it there.
And minimize the AnyDesk. Give a click on the minus sign.
Okay.
Minus sign.
That's it, right? And it's a little red. No, it turns red when I put the little arrow over it.
Go to the left.
Is that the?
Go to the left.
Okay. All right. Now it's huge. It's all over the whole screen now. Do what now?
Give a click on the minus sign.
Okay, so type in the chat deal, type a minus sign. And then do I hit enter?
What?
You said to type a minus sign, and then I said, I typed it in the little, and then I hit the enter. Okay, so it's in the little chat. I see it now. Does it work with letters? Hold on. Test. Yep, I sent a test message. It's got that in there too.
Top corner.
Do what?
Hello.
Yes. What?
Hello.
What?
Are you listening to me?
Well, yes, obviously.
Obviously, but I don't think so you're listening to me.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you just now. I coughed just a second. What'd you say now?
Yeah, because you're keeping on talking on by yourself.
Well,
You're
no,
not
I mean, you're on the
understanding
phone
what
with
I'm
me.
trying to
You're
tell you.
asking me questions,
You're
and I
doing
give you
everything by
answers.
yourself.
So I don't know.
See, again
I
you
mean,
started talking.
well, I mean, you said I was doing something,
Yeah,
and
because
I'm
you're
just
not
trying to
listening.
answer you. And what?
Go take your mouse at the top right hand side top corner.
Okay. And then close that deal. You want me to close it where that little X is? When I
No,
go over it, it
no,
turns red.
no.
So I should just click on it.
Listen to me properly. Listen to me properly.
Well,
Have I told you to close
okay.
it?
Well, I'm trying. I just, we're trying to work on the directions that you give in here because it's not the best. What now?
Beside the X, do you see there is a box?
Yes. Oh, there you go. Now I done made
There
it
is
small
a
again.
minus
Now
sign.
it's little bitty. It's
Beside
in
the
there
box,
again.
you see there is a
It's
minus
now
sign.
it's back to the little small sign. Size, I should say.
Beside the box, there is a minus sign. Do you see that?
Beside the box. You mean like the chat window? What do you mean? I don't see. I know that I can move these. I learned this. I saw this in a YouTube video one time where you can move stuff if you hold it down. Do what?
Minimize that page. Give a click on the
Minimize.
minus
Well, that's
sign.
what I did before, and you told me. So
No,
which one is it?
box.
Is it the? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out. You keep saying. What'd you say? Maximize it. What'd you say?
No, minimize.
Okay. How do I minimize? What is that?
On the left,
Does that make it stronger?
side of the box, you will see a minus sign.
On the left-hand side of the box, I see disconnect. And then I see request elevation. There's a bunch of little gray boxes, and it says possible scam detected. I wonder if that has anything to do with how this happened. Is this some kind of scam or something? Okay, then it says profile. Then there's a little, it looks like a TV, I guess. But not like a.
Hello?
Yes. And then there's a little green lock next to that. And then there's a little picture. It's got a white circle with a little white V underneath it. Looks like a fellow wearing a V-neck shirt. What?
I'm saying, will you keep quiet for a while and listen to me what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You're keeping on talking away.
Well, I mean, you're asking me questions and stuff. So I'm just trying to answer them as best I can because I know.
You're not listening to me what
well,
I'm
no,
saying.
I am listening to you, but when you ask me, but when you. What? Do what now?
See, you're not listening.
Well, no, you say something and then I'm trying to respond to you and give you the answer that I think you're looking for. And and then I'm apparently, I don't know if I'm just not answering right or what the deal is. So what do I need to do?
So you do one thing, what do you see now?
Well, that little, whatever that little AnyDesk thing was, that's gone now. And I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I accidentally closed it or what happened. But it's gone. And I don't know. What am I supposed to be looking for? Is there something I'm supposed to be able to find or see or something?
What?
Well, what am I looking for? You asked me what I saw, and I'm trying to tell you, but I don't want to.
Now, after doing everything, now you're asking me what you're looking for.
Well, you said something about what do you see on the screen, so I'm trying to tell you what I see on the screen.
So long I was explaining you to go ahead and look out for a small minus sign. You are not doing that. You can
Which
stop
minus?
talking
No,
peacefully.
I'm just trying to
That's
ask, like, where is the minus sign? That's what I was asking, and you wasn't telling me.
do one thing, close everything, whatever is in your screen right now. X
All
out of
right.
everything.
Okay.
You did that?
Yes. Do you like any
What
desk?
do you see on your screen right
I
now?
don't know if I like it or not. Well, I'm closing everything. There's a deal that popped up that says, "Do you like any desk? Thank you for testing any desk. We hope that you are satisfied and we'll be glad if you continue using it. Would you like to install any desk now?" But I thought I done already did that.
Okay. No problem. We will go ahead and call you back, okay?
Wait a minute. Hang on. I got a question though, just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, let me compliment you. I appreciate your help. I really do, because I'm not the best on the computers. Obviously, that's clear. What's your name, son?
My name is Kevin.
Kevin. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Buster. Kevin, my question is this: did you like that movie that I had on the screen that you was watching that whole time?
Which one?
I said, did you like the movie that I had on the screen that you was watching that whole time you were in my computer?
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Well, I've got more. You want me to open any desk back up? And you can go and get in there and watch it. Hell, I'll even let you pick one if you want.
Uh-huh. All right.
You want to get in there and pick one for yourself? No. Okay. Well, Kevin's about to get a big old fat surprise about how many folks there are. Let's call and see if I can get Kevin on the phone again before I give you guys the number, because more than one person has answered so far.
Your reach cancellation department, how can I assist you?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Well, so you have reached PayPal. My name is Jordan Clark. How can I assist you today?
Hi, Jordan. It's a pleasure to meet you. I was just on the phone a little bit ago, and I think y'all's phones are maybe having a little bit of trouble or something. Um, I got an email from y'all, something about me getting charged $249.99, and
Okay.
I called this number because they told me if I had questions that I should call. Well, I didn't order whatever this business PayPal thing is. And I didn't authorize this $249 charge. So I called and I got a woman on the phone and I was talking to her and she was taking me to a website. And that website that she was taking me to wasn't working. We don't know. We never did figure out why. And then, so she decided to take me to some other website. And I went to that one website and it seemed to work because I just commenced with the instructions at that point. And um, we started working. And then all of a sudden the phone dropped. So I'm sitting here with this any desk thing, and they had asked me for some numbers off of it and had me to give them to them. And they got a little chat box deal opened up and started um, asking me a bunch of questions and this and that. And they was just about to give me my refund, I think. And then we got disconnected. Is that something you can help me with?
What I suggest you is that you can just. Why did that lady ask you to download any desk?
Well, she took me to some other website, some Ask Care website's what it said. And I went to that one and we downloaded a thing a couple of different times that it was supposed to work. And it took me through all these steps, but for some reason, it just didn't work. And that's why she took me to this other website, told me to open a new window or whatever.
No, I want you to close that down. Close down any desk as well.
All right. Yes.
Yes, sir. Could you just close that down?
I did.
And I want you to okay, close that down, okay? And just let me confirm, sir, that who am I speaking to? Can you just confirm your first and last name? I would like to confirm your last name if you have it as Obama Street.
You have it as what?
Hi, this is
Obama.
I'm a Medicare healthcare advisor on the recorded line.
My name is Buster.
Obama.
No, that other fella asked about that too. I think that may be the fella that had this phone before I did. This is a relatively new number that I got, and I keep getting calls for some dude with a weird name. I wish that was one of those Medicare calls right there, but I couldn't answer it. Let's call that number back because we've gotten a different person every time. Let's see if we can't just get them all. I'm sorry, I couldn't hardly hear you. Hello? Is this the cancellation people? We'll see.
Thank you for calling cancellation department. How can I help you?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
You used to the PayPal, sir. How can I help you?
Well, yes. I got an email. Let me start from the beginning. I received an email that said something about a PayPal business account, right?
Okay.
And I went and started reading through this thing. It says they charged me $249.99. All right. And so I called at this number because they told me I could. So I called the number and said, hey, I didn't charge nothing. I didn't authorize this, and I didn't get no PayPal business account. So I need to talk to somebody about canceling all this. So they were like, all right, we need you to go to this website. And they took me down yonder to this website, askcare.us, I think it was. And I went to it. And when I went to it, it didn't, the website's just this one little page, had me to fill out some code, which they give it to me. And I put in the code. That downloaded something. What? That downloaded something onto my computer. And I went and started doing whatever they told me to do. But the little website thing, whatever we downloaded, just didn't work. So I don't know exactly what was wrong. I didn't ask too many questions, but this other woman took me to a different website, and I went into that different website, and it seemed to work just fine. It's any desk is what they said. So I get on that. They asked me for some numbers. I give them numbers, and they started working and asking me more questions, and they was going to get me some form or something to fill out or something on something about a surfer. I don't know what that's got to do with nothing. But anyhow, I took to doing all this stuff, and then just about the time it seemed like we was making progress, I lost the phone call. So here I sit with this little AskCare website, then the AnyDesk website, then I'm just sitting here with this little there was a chat window that had popped up, and they was looking at something with that. So that's where we're at. I'm sorry. I know that's a lot to take in, but just so you know what we're doing.
All right. So do you know name of the previous person, sir?
I'm afraid I don't. Right. They didn't really tell me, so I didn't. That's why I asked what your name was, so that I wouldn't make that same mistake again.
So may I have your first and last name, sir?
Yes, my first name is Buster, Buster, and then last name is Highman.
Okay. So just stay on the line. Okay.
All right.
Do you see any invoice number or transaction ID?
You talking about that number off of the invoice? I mean, off of the AnyDesk deal?
No, sir. I'm not asking.
That was a big old long 10-digit number in red.
Number.
What?
Do you have an invoice number or transaction number that deal which you have written?
Well, let's see here. No, but there was a whole bunch of phone numbers in it.
All right. So just stay on the line, sir. Okay.
All right. We got to kind of hurry though. It's let's see, what time is it? Almost 3:30. I'm about ready to go down to the senior center. We supposed to go to the senior center, and they got a bunch of activities for us today. So I'd like to hurry and get this done so I can get down yonder and get that. They give away a bunch of free sandwiches and drinks and stuff.
All right, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You don't get any charge to our department, sir. As I can see in my system, you don't get a charge.
I'm getting charged. That's what I know. That's what I called about. $249.99.
No, you don't get a charge, sir. Can you hear me? You don't get a charge for $249.99.
Oh, well, how much is it? Is it more? Oh, Lord. I'm not satisfied with that either.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Yes. I'm a little confused. I received an email from y'all and I'm struggling to finish, but I got an email about some business, PayPal, something or other, and then there was a charge for $250, and I'm trying to get all this squared away. She just hung up. That was the first girl. Let's call her again. By now they.
Thank you for calling.
Yes, hello?
Yeah.
Yes, hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Y'all's phones has just been real troublesome today. I've called a couple of times trying to figure this whole thing out. Y'all supposed to give me a refund, and I'm still waiting on that refund. Y'all's programs that you're telling me to get, I need to get it done, that they're not working or something. And I don't know what on Sam Hill I'm supposed to.
Computer or laptop?
Yes, I'm on my laptop right now.
How many times you got a call, sir?
Well, till I get my refund.
Till you get the refund?
Yes. I think it's time for everybody to just call and ask for their refund. I would like to demand my refund. Where is it? There it is. The phone number is posted in the YouTube chat, and I neglected to say it because I went straight into my other stuff today. But I'm doing this live on YouTube as well, and I have posted the number in the live chat on YouTube. You need to subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel, but that way you'll be able to see and access the chat. You'll be able to comment and ask questions and all that too. And the phone number is pinned in that chat, and you can call and demand your refund. Yes, I'm calling on behalf of Buster's Refund. That's what you should do. That'd be funny. and see what they say. The hope is eventually they'll just shut down the number and stop talking to people. So there you have it. Shall we move on and call someone else, boys and girls? What do you think? In case you didn't already know about the YouTube channel, if you like this content, you like the stuff that I'm posting on TikTok and whatnot, please know that all of my live streams are archived on YouTube going back 100 days, I'm told. So you can actually watch 400 hours of this kind of ridiculousness. It's there for the watching. So get after it. Okay, let's go back. What else do we got here? Oh, looky there. We got us a life lock. Oh, goodness. I don't even know what that is. All right, here we go. That's not a working number. Let's move on to the next one. All right, let's give this one a try. This is a Norton as well.
Thank you for calling the customer care service. How can I help you?
Yes, hello, dear. My name is Beverly Leslie. I've received an email from y'all that says that I was charged $441.60 for some program or subscription or something, Norton Prime. And I don't even know what that is or how I was charged for it, but I'd like to talk to your billing department about canceling it, if that's possible.
Hello.
Hello? Hello, sir? Oh dear. What happened to him?
Thanks for calling Norton. How may I help you?
Yes, I was in receipt of an email today that says y'all charged me $441.60 for some Norton program or something, and I need to cancel it.
Could you give me the invoice number?
Let's see. Where? Let me look in the email. I don't see it. Oh yes, 96357.
Okay. And what is the amount, ma'am?
$441.60.
So do you want to cancel the services or would you like to continue with that?
Yes, sir. I'd definitely like to cancel it.
Oh, you want to stop the services, right?
Yes, absolutely. And the charge, I'd like to get that money back, please, if I could.
Okay. I can understand, ma'am. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Just be on your computer, ma'am. You need to fill up a cancellation and refund form, okay?
All right. That's fine.
Yep, just be on your computer.
All right. Well, I'm sitting here with it right now.
Yeah. Once you're on your computer, I want you to open any of the internet browser, for example, Google Chrome browser.
All right. Okay. Yes, there's one now. What do I do?
To your Google Chrome browser.
Yes.
Now
It says Google right there on the page.
Yeah. Look on the extreme top, ma'am. Do you see a big narrow search panel into your Google Chrome browser?
Yeah. You mean like where I type websites that I want to go to and stuff?
sorry, you're too far away from your phone, it seems. I cannot
I'm
hear
sorry.
you. What?
I said, do you get like where I'm supposed to type the websites?
Yeah, I have to type the website. Yeah,
All
you
right.
have to type it into that big narrow search panel, okay? If something is written there, you X out.
All right.
Okay?
I did.
Now type the website. It is www.
All right.
S for Sam,
Yes.
E for Edward,
Yes.
C for cat,
Come on, Annie. Let's go.
yes. What did you type, ma'am?
SEC. Are you multitasking me? Seems like you are. You don't even remember what you told me to type so far.
247.
What?
Ma'am, it is follow the instructions.
Well, just hurry up and give them to me, sweetheart. That's what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
What is the website, sweetheart? That's what I'm saying. Where do you want me to go?
Wait. I'm telling the website. You just type it on the extreme top box, okay? Just type www.
Well, you keep telling me to wait, huh? Come on. I've got SCC247. Is it .com? Is it .com?
Just single .org. You listen to me first, okay?
All right.
It's SEC247.org.
What?
Dot, like a period.
Yes, no, I got the dot,
O-R-G.
like a period part. Dot what, though? Is it .com?
O-R-G.
Oh, O-R-G. My goodness, why is that so hard for you to say? Heavens. Okay. sec247.org. All right.
Hello. Tell me what you have typed.
Oh my goodness, you people are obsessed.
Sorry?
You said SCX247.org.
No, it's www.
Yes, I put that in there.
S like a Sam.
www. Hold on, I'm checking it. .scx247.org.
It's www. S like a Sam.
It says denied access.
Then C like Edward. Then C like Charlie. The number 2. Number 4. Number 7. Put a dot. Org. Now tell me what you have typed.
SCC247.org. Is that it?
What you have typed?
What?
Tell me what you have typed.
I just read it. SEC. Oh my God, you started talking again. All right, www.sec247.org. Right?
Now you search it and what come up.
Now what?
That and tell me what come up.
What?
Search it. Hit the enter
I'll
key
search
and
it.
tell me what
Okay, enter. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Mumble Man. I can't hear what you're saying. All right.
I'm saying search it.
Well, no, I got it now. I'm on your little website now.
Tell me what come up.
Your website. That's what I told you. You're not listening. Goodness.
What website?
SEC247.org.
Hit the enter key.
What?
With the enter key, you search it.
Such a what?
Do the Google search, okay?
Oh, I thought I was supposed to be putting it in the address bar. That's not what you told me. Or that other man, or whatever. So am I supposed to put it somewhere else? www, and then I give a dot, and then SE, what?
Listen.
All right,
Listen, you listen, okay?
all
You
right,
listen.
all right. I'm listening.
Don't talk.
Just go ahead. Tell me what you need. Go ahead. I'm ready. Go ahead.
I'm here.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes. Go ahead.
You need.
Are you?
You need
Oh my
help.
goodness.
Again,
We're not getting anywhere.
don't.
Just tell me.
Do not talk. Do not
Just
talk.
tell me what you need.
What
They
you need?
told me earlier that it's www.sec247.org.
Now
Right?
hit on enter. Hit
Oh.
on it. Yeah, all right.
Oh my goodness. I don't understand why. I mean, I understood myself perfectly. I don't know why you guys weren't understanding. All right, I did it.
Search it.
I just told you I did it.
What do you see?
Your website.
Yeah, what website? Tell me what is that?
SEC
अरे तेरा माँ का बूढ़
247.org. I don't understand what is the
I
hang
don't
up.
understand fucking pussy. That's why you don't understand.
What did you just say?
I said nothing. I said like, what do you see? Could you tell me?
Sweetie, are you talking about on the website?
Yeah. What is that? Could you tell me, ma'am? Tell me the website. Website, confirm me.
The website is sec247.org.
Yeah.
That's the
Now,
website.
That is the correct website.
Well, that's what I've been telling you. I don't understand what the problem is.
What?
That's what I've been telling you.
Yeah. The website
It's
is
like
correct.
you're arguing with me and I have the right answer. I don't understand why. Why are you so upset? My goodness.
Now hit on enter button, ma'am. Look into your keyboard. Hit
All
on
right.
enter.
Yes.
Enter.
Yes, I did. That's what I
Now,
told
what
you a long
comes
time
up?
ago. I don't know why this is so difficult.
Yeah, secure code, right?
Do I have a secure code? I don't have one. Is it in the email?
तेरा माँ को छूट देंगे अभी तो लड़की का बच्ची तो समझ रहा नहीं क्या बोल रहे हैं?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah. No, that was my colleague talking to me in Cambodian language. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
All right. I'm on. So do I on this little website?
What do you see on the screen?
Are you talking about the website?
Tell me the name of the website.
The name of the website. Oh my heavens. Y'all are wearing me out with this. The name of the website is sec247.org.
Then hit enter. After hit enter, what do you
I did. I already did. I'm on your little website. That's what I've been trying to explain to you guys for so long now.
We are going to page the response. Okay, look on the very top. On the very top, do you see there is a long search bar where you can type the web address on the very top where it is written.
Yes, that's where I typed that sec247.org.
Erase that and type it over there. www.
Yes.
Ultra, ULTRA, ultra.
Yes.
Viewer, VIEWER, ultra viewer.
Oh, all right. Ultra viewer, and then what?
.net.
.net. All right. Now, do you want me to hit the enter button?
Right.
All right. I did.
Then what do you say?
Well, it takes me to a little website. It says Ultra Viewer, and it's like blue and white and black at the top. And it says Ultra Viewer remote desktop software. Ultra Viewer helps you connect your partner's computer to support them
Okay.
as if
Do you
you
see
were
what this
sitting in
is?
front of their screen.
Okay.
More
Do you
than
see in a
40
green-
million downloads, 100% freeware, very easy to use, remote control
Can you
to
hear
support.
me?
What?
Do you see on a green color box with
Do what? Honey, your phone cut out. I don't know.
do you see in a green color box with say download now?
Download. Yeah, well, it says download. It doesn't say now.
Yes, click on download.
All right.
Once you click on download, look on the left hand side, very bottom corner of your screen. You will find Ultra Viewer Setup.exe.
Yes, I do see that.
Make a left double click on it, open it.
Make a what on it, honey?
Okay.
What did you say?
You need to make a left double click on it. Make a left double click on it.
So I have to use my left hand.
You need to double click on Ultra
Okay.
Viewer.
I clicked on it. I didn't double. I don't know if it matters. I didn't double click on it. I just clicked on it once. And it opens up a deal in the middle of the screen. It says, do you want to allow the following program to make changes to your device?
Yes.
Then it says Ultra Viewer Setup, Verified Publisher, Duck Fabulous Co. Ltd. And then it says File Origin, a hard drive on this computer. Show more details, yes or no. Those are my two options.
Click on yes. Click on yes.
I'll click on yes. All right. Oh, that's nice.
Click on yes.
Now it opened up a little deal here, and it says, wait, and it says, program files. Well, select destination location. Where should Ultra Viewer be installed? Setup will install Ultra Viewer into the following. Yes, of course I can. Why?
So first, to me, you don't have to explain to me what it's doing. You need to just
Well, you asked me what I saw on the screen, so I was telling you.
Do you see the next option?
What do you mean, the next option? It's you mean down? Wait a minute. Down at the bottom, it says at least 12 MB of free disk space is required, and then there's two little boxes. One of them says next, and the other one says cancel.
Click on next.
All right.
Once again,
now it's on another deal, and it says select start menu folder. Where should setup place the program shortcuts? Setup will create the program shortcuts in the following start menu folder. To continue, click next. If you like to select a different folder,
click on next.
All right. Now select additional tasks, and it says which additional tasks should be performed. Select the additional tasks you would like set up to perform while installing UltraViewer. Then click Next.
Click on
What?
click on install.
All right. All right. Now there's another one, and it says ready to install. Setup is now ready to begin installing UltraViewer on your computer. And it says click install to continue with the installation, or click back if you want to review or change any settings. And then there's a bunch of computer gibberish. And then down at the bottom, it says back, install, or cancel.
Install.
All right. Now there's a lot happening. It says, please wait while setup installs UltraViewer on your computer. And it's got a little green thing. And it says extracting files, registering controls. And now there's a little button at the bottom right that says cancel. I don't need to click on that, do I? Because then we'd have to start all over.
Now,
all right. There's a what?
Do you see finish?
Yeah. Well, it says completing the UltraViewer setup wizard. Setup has finished installing UltraViewer on your computer. The application may be launched by selecting the installed shortcuts. Click Finish to exit setup. And then it's got a little button down at the bottom that says Finish. Finish. All right. I did. And then that whole box just disappeared. And now there's a new box. There's a new box that's popped up, and it says UltraViewer 6.6 free, file, settings, help. And then there's this little thing that says allow remote control, and it's got a little satellite dish in it, like a big one. Not the little ones that they put on the house, but like those great big ones they used to put out next to the trailer. And it says, please tell your partner the following ID and password if you would like to allow remote control. What? Do what? I couldn't hear you.
Okay, do you see your ID and password?
Do what now?
Do you see over there your ID?
Yes. There's like a blank that's got a bunch of numbers in it for your ID. And then there's one that says password that has 5 numbers in it.
Right. First, tell me your ID. Tell me the bunch of numbers in your ID.
All right. Okay, hold on. Let me get my glasses on, honey. Give me just a second. The password is 64550.
Yeah, repeat me the ID once again. Repeat me your ID once again.
Oh my heavens. All right. I just put my glasses back.
Down my name and my phone number. Okay, 570.
Wait, am I supposed to be writing this down? Is that what you said?
me your ID once again. Tell me your ID.
Oh my heavens. I've already done it. You already have
And
it.
my PIN number. Tell me your ID
Am I
once again.
am I supposed to be writing down this number or no?
You need to write it down. You need to tell me the number.
But I did already. A couple of times, actually. I don't understand
once
what's
again.
taking so long.
Yeah, save the number when you tell me the number once again.
Oh my heavens. You guys are driving me bananas. I don't know what the problem is. Oh dear. Sorry. So what do we do now about getting my refund? How do we go about setting that up?
Now, what do you see on your computer screen right now?
I see a thing that's popped up. It looks like a little chat box over on the right hand side. I typed a little test message in there to see if it was working. It appears as though it is. I sent one that says test. Do you see it? Hello?
Okay.
Do you name it? Oh dear. I just closed it. I didn't mean to.
Now look on the left hand side. On the left hand side, on the bottom, type here to search.
Do what?
Click on it on the left hand
Okay,
side.
I did.
Very bottom.
I did.
You will find here to search.
I don't see anything that says search. I see a deal where I put in the test message. Oh dear, my cursor started moving. That's very strange. Now what? Now what do I do?
Left hand side.
I did, the left side of that little chat box. I did that already. And you said it's not a search. It's a deal for me to type a message. There's no search on this little box. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Hello? I think this thing is broken. Your little website is broken or something.
Not touch your computer, okay?
All right. But this little thing is broken. I don't know if it's working. I can't get it to do nothing. Hold on. Let me try something. I'm going to try something real quick. I don't know if your little website, I don't know, something's wrong with it. Should we try to do it again? Hold on. All I want is my...
No. Go back to your home screen.
All right. And then what?
Then look for Ultra Viewer on your home screen. You will find on the icon Ultra Viewer. Click on Ultra Viewer.
All right.
Did you click on Ultra Viewer?
Well, didn't you tell me to?
Did you see Ultra Viewer over there?
Yes, honey, that's what I just said. You told me to. I did.
Finish.
So what do I need to do now?
Now wait.
For what?
Tell me your password.
I already told you that password. Do you need it again? Wait a minute. This one looks different.
Tell me the
This one
password
looks
once again.
different.
The password.
What?
Tell me the password.
94114 is what it is.
Okay.
So I don't know what's supposed to be happening, but it doesn't seem like it's working. So, oh
Not touch your
dear.
computer, okay?
Well, what?
Do
But
not
it's
touch-
not. This thing is popped up again on the left hand side, and I see. Whoops! I see the little left hand, right hand deal there. It
Not
says
touch your-
desktop
not
9
not
GG 0
touch
U
your computer.
D
Do
U,
not
and it's
touch
right
computer.
there in the center.
You
So I don't. What? Hold on,
Do
let me
not
check it.
touch-
Test, and then I hit enter.
do,
Yes, it's working. So,
do not touch computer.
okay,
Leave it.
well, that is fine. So, how am I supposed to get my refund? Like, how is this going to happen?
Do not touch your computer.
Why
Leave
do
it
you
as
keep
it is.
saying that? I don't understand why you keep saying that. So, what do I need to do now? All I want is my refund for this $441 thing. So, I don't understand what's the problem. Oh dear. And I'm trying to look at this. I'm trying to look at this little thing. Oh dear. But it doesn't seem like it's working very well. What's going on?
You know.
What?
Hello?
Yes. Now there's a new person. What?
Okay.
My
ma'am,
cursor
I got
keeps
the-
moving. My cursor keeps moving even when I'm not moving it. I don't know. I think it's something weird with your little program or something.
Okay. Are you shaking your cock?
What? I'm just sitting here waiting on you to give me my refund. Is it working?
Yeah, I will give the refund in your ass. You want it in your ass?
Oh dear. Why would you say such a thing? That's terrible.
No. I like giving it in the ass.
What? What did you say about my refund?
I like giving the refund in the ass.
I must be misunderstanding you. I don't know what you're saying, but I don't know that I like. If it's what I think you're saying, I don't like it. Not at all.
Okay. Are you from the LGBTQT community?
Am I from where?
Are you gay?
No, I'm from Atlanta, honey.
Okay.
Why? What does that matter? Is that going to impact how soon I get my refund? If I'm from wherever that was?
No. Are you gay? Are you bi? Are you straight? What are you?
Well, I don't know that. What does that have to do with me getting a refund? That's a very forward question, don't you think?
Give refunds to straight people.
What?
Okay, wait. Let me transfer the call to someone from your own community.
From Atlanta? Oh, that would be wonderful. I'd love to speak to someone from Atlanta.
What?
Hi. Hello, they tell me you're from Atlanta.
Bum, right?
What?
You're a bum?
I can't understand you, honey. It sounds like you're mumbling a little bit. What part of Atlanta are you from? I don't recognize your accent very much.
There is a crack in your ass.
What'd you say? There's a crack in my house. What? What on earth are y'all talking about? I can't. I just want to get my refund. Are y'all going to be able to help me with that or no? Oh no, we're going to call back because I'm going to at least get to give them the good news. I cut them off out of the computer a while ago.
Thank you for calling the customer care service. How can I help you?
Yes, my name is Beverly. I was just on the phone with someone and it took very strange. I said I was on the phone just a moment ago with someone and the conversation took a very strange turn. They asked me if I was from Atlanta or what community I was from, and I told them that I was from here in Atlanta. They transferred me to another person, and this other person said a bunch of very strange things, and then I believe he hung up. I don't know exactly what's happening.
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding what you're saying exactly.
What?
Can you please be a bit slow?
Well, yes. I called because y'all charged me $441.60. And I called to get a refund because I didn't authorize this charge. And they were supposed to be doing it.
I
And
understand. So you want to cancel your service and you want the refund, right?
yes, exactly.
Okay, I got it. I am going to help you how you can cancel.
I can't hear you, honey. Honey, I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
What?
Can you hear me now?
That's a little bit better, but not much.
Okay, I am telling you that you got this invoice from Norton. And Norton is the company that provides the service.
Yes. All right.
You have the service automatically updated by the company itself. And that is the reason you are getting the service automatically renewed for you.
All right. Well, I didn't ask for this. How do I stop it? All I want is a refund. That's what I was on the phone for so long before. That's all I want is a refund.
Okay, so I do believe you want the cancellation and you want the refund of your money, right?
Well, yes, that's what I just said.
Okay, I'm going to help you how you can get that. Can
All
you
right.
please tell me, do you have a computer in front of you right now?
I do. I was on a website a minute ago called, I forget what it was called, Ultra Beaver or something like that. And this man was helping me to get my refund, and then the phone got disconnected. But we have to hurry because it's Margarita Mondays at the senior center, and I need to hurry up and get down there before they're out of margaritas.
Okay, I got that. Now,
all right.
Is your computer on in front of you?
Yes, that's what I just said, honey. I was on that Ultra Beaver website with that other man.
No. Okay. What do you see on the Ultra Beaver site? What can you see on the screen? Tell me.
Well, it's just that little page that has, there was a bunch of numbers on it. And there was.
Do you see option that says download?
No, honey, I've already done all of that. And it opened up a page that has like an ID on it.
Okay, do you see there's an ID in the password?
Yes, honey, that's what I just told you.
Okay, please just allow me a second.
All right. Goodness. I don't know, it's taking so long. I just want a refund. Oh my. What they're trying to do now is get ready to access the computer and do whatever. So I'm about to have to. Yes, I'm here. This is very frustrating. All right. Well, is this going to take a whole lot longer? Because I don't want to I don't want
understand.
I don't want to
quick, and I
miss.
will make sure. I understand. I'll just make sure that you get your refund. Okay.
All right, that's very
I'll try my
important.
best.
That's
Right.
that's good. Thank
Wait till
you.
the next
Because
one.
I really
Wait,
all I care about is the refund.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. You will get it back. Don't worry.
All right.
Just tell me the ID. What is the ID there?
Oh, you need the ID again?
Tell me the ID. You see, there's an ID.
Okay.
Your ID. It says your ID.
Yes.
And below
That's
the ID, there's a 5-digit password. Tell me the password.
it's 62601.
Okay. It's 62671.
No, 62601.
Okay. It's 01 in the end, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a moment.
All right. Yes, because all I really want is my refund. If we can just make that happen,
Okay.
I'll be a very happy old
Okay. What do
lady.
you see? What can you see on the screen?
Well, I see this little Ultra Beaver deal over here to the right, and it says,
Okay,
wait
okay,
a second.
okay. And is that you?
Wait,
Is
oops.
that you on the
Hold
screen?
Hold on a second. What's that? This little Ultra Beaver thing says desktop 9GG0UDU. And then it's like a chat
Okay,
log.
okay.
And I typed messages in it before when I was talking to
Okay.
those people. What is your name? Just so I know, because I don't know it. And like I don't have the names of the last people I talked to either, which is why we're having to go through all this all over again. It's very frustrating, and I've got to get to Margarita Mondays. So what do I don't understand why this is such an ordeal. Sir,
And what else do you have to say?
What? Hello? Sir? All right. They're still trying to manipulate. They're in, but they're still trying to manipulate everything. So I'm having to fight them for the cursor. I'm trying to shut off their access. So here's what I'm going to do. Boop. The number is now posted in the YouTube chat. You can boop, go and see it. It's pinned up there. You can call and just ask them if they like the movie. They didn't, or I say they didn't. They kept trying to close it. That's all I can tell you. I don't know if they actually liked it or not. So, I mean, we got oodles of time. All right, good. Y'all let me know how it goes. Let me know if they respond favorably to said movie. What is this? I got more than one. Oh my. Details of your plan. Oh, that's October. That's too far. That's far too old. We can't use that one. Okay, this one is today. And it's a Norton. Right. It's got an 872 number. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 872. 8
You hate Mondays, Garfield. Garfield was a good cartoon. All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Thank you for calling support. This side is Olivia. How can I help you?
Hi there, Olivia. My name is Lou. I received an email from y'all that says that I've been charged, looks like $699.99. Doesn't seem like there's any tax on it, but something, let's say NC 2921797 is what it's saying. Doesn't really tell me. Norton Antivirus Anti Plus something. Says it's about to be debited within 6 hours. And I need to.
Okay, can you confirm me the ticket ID?
Let's see. Where would that be? I don't see a ticket ID. Let's see here. Oh, wait, I do. 797-494-66 is what it says.
Okay. Okay. Just allow me a moment.
All right.
Thank you for being on hold, sir. Here I can see the
Certainly.
invoice that you have received. That was about the subscription for the antivirus protection service. That was for your computer device, which has been expired and getting renewed for a chargeable amount. So would you like to go ahead and continue the service?
No, I just want to cancel it. I don't know. I didn't even know I had this thing.
Okay, not a problem, sir. So I will guide you ahead for the cancellation process.
All right.
So do you have your computer device with you right now?
I do. I'm sitting right here with my laptop.
Okay. So you need to open any one of the browsers that you use, like Google Chrome or the Microsoft Edge.
Okay. Yeah, I got the Google thing there. That's what I tend to use.
Okay, open the Google Chrome. And what exactly you can see on your computer screen? Can you tell me?
Well, I'm just on a Google page, like I said.
Okay, now look on the extreme top right corner of your screen. Do you see any three dots just below the X mark? On the extreme top right corner.
Yes, I do. I see them there.
Okay, give a click on that.
Okay, that opens up a deal. Says new tab, new window, new incognito window.
Okay, give a
History,
click on new
downloads,
incognito
bookmarks,
window.
Google Password Manager, extension, Zoom, print, cast, find,
Sir.
more tools, edit, cut, copy, paste, settings, help, and exit.
Sir, you need to give a click on new incognito window, the third option.
All right. Oh, wow.
Okay, now
Well,
you
look at
got
that.
it.
It's black. Is that normal? Is it supposed to be like that?
It's normal, sir.
All right.
So
I've never
now-
seen one of them before.
Okay, now you can see on the top there is a search bar. You need to type there, N as in Norton,
All right. Then what?
K as in kilo,
All right.
then put a period sign,
All right.
then C as in customer, as in computer,
All right.
then number 2, number 4,
Yes.
then put a dot, a period,
Yes.
then help, HELP.
All right. NK.C24.HELP. Is that right?
Correct. Yes. Then hit the enter.
All right. Well, that takes me to a website here. So
Yeah.
it's kind of it's got like a lime green deal up yonder on the top of it, and it says enter service
Asking you
code,
for a code.
and then it's got a little box. And inside that box, and there's a what do you call it? A cursor there blinking. And a little green line. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So you
okay.
can
And
see
then there's
there
a
is a
gray
box where
circle
you
with a
can.
dark gray. What?
Okay. You are done giving me the explanation of the website. Now listen to me.
Yes.
You need to put your code over there. Yes, sir. This code is 879808.
879708. Got it. I know the number. You don't have to type it.
Yes.
And I'm
Then hit
intentionally
the
messing
arrow or
with
you
her.
can hit the enter.
Let's see, 879708, and then do what? You said hit the
No,
enter.
no. 8787
Oh, wait a minute.
908.
978
Are you
879.
good, sir? I'm saying you 87. It's 8798.
Yes. 908. Oh, why didn't you say that?
Yes.
That's not what you gave me the first time. Sorry about that. All right. Now, remember I told you there's a little gray circle with a dark gray arrow in it? That has
Yeah.
now disappeared. Well, not disappeared. It's been replaced, if you will, with a green circle, and there's a white arrow in it. Yes, I need to tap on that screen. We should have way more likes by now. All right. Okay. Well, now, was this supposed to download something onto my computer? Because it looks like it's done that.
What do you see on your screen?
Well, it's got a thing there talking about a download. That's what I'm talking about. Is that supposed to be there? And there's a bunch of like a gray box. There's a bunch of. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
What exactly is written on your screen? Can you read that back to me?
Well, that's what it said. There's like a join session deal, and then there's a bunch of other stuff on there. But then there's a deal on here talking about a notification down on the bottom left-hand side of my screen.
Okay, now except that screen, do you see any another box with a save option?
Yes.
Okay,
That's what I was talking about, the download.
Yes, give a click on save.
All right. Okay. And now there's definitely a download on here.
Okay, now can you look on the top right corner? There is a down arrow over there.
Well, it's no, I don't see a down arrow. On the bottom left. No, wait a minute. On the bottom left, are you talking about the download? It's on the bottom left side. This computer's kind of old. I don't know if maybe that's kind of our miscommunication there. I think that may be it. I think we're looking for kind of the same thing, but in different spots. You know what I mean?
So there's no need to explain so much. You just need to give a click on that downloaded file. Just need to open it.
Excuse me. All right. Do you want me to click on this download, darling?
Yeah. So what is the name of the downloaded file? Can you read that back?
Okay, I clicked on it. Now it says, do you want to allow this program to make changes to your computer?
Give a click on yes.
All right. All right. And now I clicked on it and it says, do you want to run this file? It says open file security warning. And then it says name, type, publisher, from. And then there's a, what do you call it? Like another there's some boxes down there, buttons down there. One of them says run and the other one says cancel. And then right underneath there, run. And then right underneath there, there's a line of text.
I'm not telling you to read that back to me. You need to
do what now?
Run. Give a click on it.
Oh, click on run. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I wish you had said that. All right. I clicked on run. And now it says, okay, verifying application requirements. This is a lot going on here.
verifying application requirements. This may take a few moments. And then there's like a computer and a globe, and there's a little green deal. I don't know what you call it. Looks like, remember that video game Pong? You know that? I don't know if you even know enough. You sound too young, but there's a little green lines going back and forth between the computer and the globe there. And it's just kind of rattling back and forth between yonder. Okay, now.
Let it go.
What?
Now what do you think?
Well, right when I said that, it disappeared, and there's a deal popped up on the top left side there, top left quadrant of my computer screen that says cannot start application. Application download did not succeed. Check your network connection or contact your system administrator or network service provider.
Okay. Give a click on OK.
And then it's got two little buttons. One says OK, and the other one says details. You said click on the OK button, right?
Yeah,
Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. All right. Now that just erases it and takes me back to your little green and pink and yellow and white website.
Okay. Do you see?
So I don't know if this thing worked, or it doesn't seem like it worked, like it's busted or something. What now? Do what?
Open a new tab.
All right. Does it need to be one of them? What do you call it? Incognito deals or whatever?
It could be normal.
Okay, normal one. All right. Okay, now what?
Okay, now you need to search ultraviewer.net.
Ultra. What'd you say? Ultra what?
Ultraviewer. Ultraviewer. VIEWER. Ultraviewer.net.
Okay. I'm on that. It's blue and white. It's got a bunch of pictures on it. And then at the top, there's like a blue banner looking thing. It says remote desktop software. UltraViewer helps you control your partner's computer to support them as if you were sitting in front of the screen. That'd probably work. That'd probably help us a whole lot. More than 40 million downloads. My goodness. 100% freeware, very easy to use. That's necessary. Remote control to support your partners. Online education. And then there's a couple of buttons. One of them says more info. And then there's one that says download. Hello?
Okay, give a click on green download box.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought I lost you there for a second. Okay. Okay. Now there's a little box that's popped up here talking about in the setup for the UltraViewer, and it's got a bunch of stuff on it, and then it's asking me where I want to save the file, and it's giving me a bunch of options, and it says if I want to save it there, just to click on next. If not, I have to find a new place. Does it matter where I put it?
Just give a click on save.
Well, that's not one of my options. It's next or cancel.
Next.
Okay.
Click on next.
Okay, now it pulled up another one, but it looks similar, but it's got more. It's asking about do what? This one's got 3 buttons at the bottom. It says back, next, or cancel on it.
Next.
All right. Now there's another one. And it's got the thing. No, it don't say install. It says back, next, or cancel one more time.
Next.
It's asking about extra tasks or what else.
Next.
Okay, next. All right, now there's one that's popped up talking about install.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I done that. Now it's got there's a kind of a green bar looking thing up there.
Okay.
Extracting files, blah blah. Okay. Now there's okay. Now there's a deal up there talking about finish.
Okay, give us
Set
a
up.
finish.
Okay. So, all right, I clicked on the finish there. And
okay, now what do you see? Do you see any ID over there written as your ID?
yes, there's a little box that's popped up here, and it says UltraViewer 6.6 free, and it says allow remote control. And then it says, please tell your partner the following ID and password if you like to allow remote control. And then over on the other side, it says control a remote computer. It's got a couple of blanks. The other one's got numbers in it. Your ID and password. Do what?
Read out the numbers.
Okay. Oh, the password is 70656.
Okay, just stay on that page.
All right.
Once that page disappears automatically, do let me know.
All right. All right. Now there's a deal popped up down on the bottom of the computers. Well, wait a minute. It says desktop 08FMHUC, and it's got a deal. UltraViewer 2 client. Who's viewing your computer? And it's got that computer name. And then it's got like a chat log deal there. Hold on. I sent a little test message. Seems like it went through. Is that right? Is that what we're looking for?
You need to give a click on the arrow.
On what arrow?
Then what?
Wait, hold on.
Just
on that little box deal?
On
that little box deal?
On your computer main screen.
Do what now?
What do you see on your computer main screen?
Well, I opened up that deal. It says allow remote control again. And it says, I don't know, there's a bunch of options. Unattended access, run UltraViewer with Windows, prevent Windows from going to sleep, always allow computer to turn on remotely. And then it's got that other side that says partner ID and password and all that stuff. But then that other little deal, what happened to that other little deal seems to be gone now. I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. And the person who are on your computer screen is your mother? Is your sister?
What do you mean? She was very aggravated. She needs to try the decaf, I think.
Hello?
Yes, I was just on the phone a minute ago with a woman who was helping me to get a refund.
Okay.
And she said something. I don't know. I think she said something about her mother called or something, and she had to put me on hold, and she hung up on me. I don't know. What?
Do you know?
Hello?
Do you know her name, whom you were speaking with?
No. How many women do you have working in your little call center? Well, I don't know. She sounded like a young woman. I don't know exactly how old she was.
It's not a little call center. We have over 100 people working here. So whom you have spoken with?
Well, I don't.
More than 40 women are working.
Oh dear.
So
well, I didn't hear it.
How do I know?
She didn't tell me her name. I don't think. Olivia, maybe. Is that possible?
No, we don't have anyone by that name.
Well, anyhow, she took me to some website. Well, let me back up and start from the beginning. There was a email that come to me talking about an overdue notice, something about I was about to be billed $699.99. And I don't know how it happened, but I didn't ask for this, and I certainly didn't approve it. Do what now? Well, who's that woman right there that's talking? I hear some woman. What's her name?
Her name is Nancy.
Nancy? Well, talk to Nancy and ask if she was the one. I don't know.
So don't worry, I'll refund your money, okay?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because you was mumbling. What's that?
I was saying that I'll help you to get your refund, okay?
Okay. Well, would you do me a favor if you figure out who that woman was that I was talking to? Would you let her know that I appreciate her help? I'm sorry that her mama called and she had to talk to her, and I didn't even get to say thank you.
Okay, all right. So I don't know whom you were speaking, so that's why I can't tell her thank you.
See, here's the thing, though. I kind of think you do know who it was, and I think you just funning on me. I hear her talking in the background. Are you just funning on me? Are you joshing me right now?
What do you see on your computer? Just open up the Ultra Viewer again.
Okay. You need me to open the Ultra Viewer again? Okay. Well, I've done it again. Yeah, that's the one that woman, whatever her name was, had me to open. That's one I was on. And it gave me a what do you call it? Some sort of ID and a password. What?
Oh yeah, can I add wire receiver?
Do what now?
All right, sir. So the money will be refunded back to your account. Just don't worry about it. You will have.
Okay, so are you telling me that I no longer need this any dash thing or whatever it was?
No, you don't.
Okay. So are you sure you don't want to go back and watch the video that I was playing for your little lady friend?
I'm sorry. Which videos were you playing for that little?
Oh, you know exactly what videos I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't, silly boy.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
How do
do.
I know?
You asked me about videos.
I asked you about videos.
You did. You asked me what I was watching on my screen.
I haven't.
You did.
Why don't you watch that video with your mother and sister?
Yeah. Well, would you like to? Hey, listen. Would you like to
copy the action of Johnny Sins? Are you trying to being a Johnny Sin? Johnny Sins doesn't fuck her mother.
Oh dear. I'm sorry. Well, forgive me, mother child.
Sometimes you play the character of a mother child.
Well, it's not a character. It's not a character. Just ask your mom. She'll tell you I am a mother child. Chutia.
Fuck you. You fucking
Hey.
fuck.
Oh, well, that's glorious. Does you kiss your father with that mouth?
Wanna hang on my dick? You wanna hang on my testicles?
What do you mean, like a washcloth or something, maybe?
You wanna lick my
Easy.
dick? This is how you were talking, right?
How I was talking, I wasn't talking anything like that. Not at
You are a
all.
mother chode.
Yes, well,
Sorry, sir.
I'm sorry.
With due respect, I didn't hear what you said.
You want to kiss my what?
Say that again, mother chode.
You want to
I'm
kiss my
sorry.
what, mother
What did
chode?
you say? What did you say?
I said, you want to kiss my what?
What did you say?
I said, you want to kiss my what? Is that what it is?
I'm sorry, you mother chode.
Yeah, listen, your phone's about to get super busy. Has it started ringing yet?
Sorry?
Has your phone started ringing yet?
No, I don't get any ringing.
Yeah, it's about to. Any second now. You're about to get a whole bunch of new friends.
Okay. And are they all fucking your mother together?
Oh, the
my
language
God.
on you.
Oh,
Does your dad know you talk to people like that? Or, I mean, I bet all this time he thought it was exclusively for your mother, didn't he? What's the matter? You got quiet. Think he's muted me because the phone's ringing. Let's see here in just a second, because yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was. My phone just made noise. What in the Sam Hill? The number's posted over in the YouTube chat, which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, you should. Because if for no other reason, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of hours of this kind of stuff on it. If you enjoy living vicariously through me, there's literally no better way. Thank you for all the gifts and follows and subscriptions, guys. Auntie Bro, thank you, dear. Well, it seems already they're unable to answer the phone. This is a different number that I'm calling from. You got the picture of that little fellow with his little washcloth hanging on his noo-noo. Dainty little fella. That's cute. Yeah, they've already turned their phones off, kids. Done. Now, for those of you that might be new to the program, here's what you need to know about this. When we do this, they have sent out an email that one of my fans, followers, subscribers, whatever, has gotten in their email inbox, usually in their junk mail. They have forwarded it to me. If you have these, you can send them to ruckfobocalls@gmail.com. And when they forward it to me, I call. And it's Norton, McAfee, PayPal, Geek Squad, Best Buy, Microsoft, whatever. When they get these and send them to me, I call them pretending to be the unwitting victim that they're looking for, right? Now, they've sent this email to 10,000 people, paid a lot of money to do it. And they're expecting to get some hapless victim on the phone. If you cannot find it, it's Ruck Fobocalls is the YouTube channel. If you can't find it, you can go to my profile here on TikTok and click on the Instagram button, and it'll give you the option between Instagram and YouTube. Click on YouTube. It'll take you straight there. Or you can just do a search for Ruck Fobocalls, just like you see it right there, no spaces, and you'll find it. There's 750 or so people in there right now. The found it. Yay. I don't call Canadian. I don't call foreign numbers. I don't call WhatsApp. I don't do any of that. I call just numbers that they're looking for people to call from these emails. Now, why does this matter? Because if they've sent this email out to 5 or 10,000 people and we can get their number, get them to just turn it off, that means that anybody who might have otherwise called won't for the rest of the day or whatever that this email would be in effect. I don't want to translate too much of the Hindi. Mother chod is like, well, Ben Chad means sister ger, right? Mother chod is mother, right? It's like MF kind of. They think, like in culturally, they think that's like a horrible, horrible, horrible insult. Of course, we're talking to each other like, hey, what's up, mother? They see that as a terrible insult, and it's like as bad as it gets. They don't realize that it's really not that big of a deal to us. We kind of joke and call each other that. Or I talk about this phone. This mother right here didn't da 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 da. But to them, that's a big deal. Chutia is another one. Chutia is like kind of like a HO kind of thing. And then there's a lot of other things that you'll hear. If you hang around long enough, you'll kind of pick up on it. When you hear them, Rundiga Magabul and, all that kind of stuff, they're cussing in Hindi and whatever. So, love her much. Gandu is kind of a derogatory term. It's kind of a slur, sort of. The video, I don't send them a video. I have it playing on my computer or videos. The videos that I have, it varies. It just depends on who I'm talking to. A lot of times if I have a woman, I've never seen a scam from USAA fancy myself. The stuff that I play is typically stuff that I know they're going to find very, very objectionable, which involves anything that is same, boys and boys, girls and girls, things like that. If it is a woman, like that lady scammer, they will get women and women because they find that guys, it's the exact opposite from guys or, people whose gender might be a little more fluid. For example, from the waist up, they look like lovely ladies, but from the waist down, they look like the fellas sort of thing. And a lot of times I try to find things that'll have like a kind of a surprise reveal where they think they're watching, one thing, and then all of a sudden, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. So, yeah. So there you go. All right, that's enough of that inane blather. Let's move on because I don't want to lose any of you kids. And let's get. Is it the one I just called? Yes, it is. But call and light them up. They were fun. I have over 6,100 emails in my email right now. Your account has been limited. Can't do those because they have just links, not phone numbers. That's another one of the same kind of thing. Reactivate. Yeah, a lot of these just have buttons that they want you to click that'll take you to, here we go. This is one. Okay, we got an order number. We've got Norton LifeLock. We've got a helpline number and an 828 number. Do y'all feel the presence and power of the Lord here today? Do you? Do you feel the Lord, the power of the Lord surging through my body into these cameras and boom, being gone, demons? Because I think it's about time for that. I do. I think the pastor has yet to make an appearance today, but I think it's time that he should. Good old pastor. Let's see. All right, here's another PayPal. Monday, 6th Nov, 2023. And we've got an 855 number that we ought to call here. Usually when it's a toll-free number of some kind, 855-866-877-888, whatever, those tend to be bigger call centers. So we call multiple times. We get multiple people on the phone. So a lot of times we get a lot of tread out of them, but they're a little bit harder to shut down or, really impact a great deal. So we have to do them kind of one at a time.
Thank you for calling PayPal customer support. This is William. How can I help you?
Hi there, William, you said. That's one of the reasons I don't like doing the pastor. If I'm at all a pastor, they tend to be a little afraid. Yes, hello? Hello?
Yeah, thank you for calling PayPal customer support. This is William. How can I help you?
Hi, William. My name is Eaton, Eaton. Last name is Beavers, Bea. He just don't want to talk to me. I don't know what his problem is. But we're going to find somebody else because Pastor Eaton Beavers needs to talk to somebody today. This is a desperate situation that we're in.
Your call is very important to us.
No, that guy was new. He doesn't know me.
To the next available agent.
No chance. The Lord changed. Love being put on hold the minute I call. Clever, Julian. Very clever. Oh, Lord, y'all gonna make me do wordy, aren't you? Come on now. Answer the phone, people. I don't want to sit here on hold. We're going to try it again. Lord of mercy, what is going on with these folks? Why are they not answering? Hello? Hello? I don't know if they got bad tech or what. Okay, so here's how we do wordy now. I'm going to look at my, I'm going to look at my viewers. Here's what I've got. I've got my top 10 viewers right now, and I'm going to put a timer this time because last time I screwed up the count. And we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. There we go. Stopwatch, timer. Here we go. We're going to put 2 minutes on the timer. And here's what we're going to do. We're not going to do a goal or any of that stuff. We're going to put 2 minutes on the timer. I'm going to answer questions and stuff in the meantime. And, oh, wait, that's hours. Derp. Come on, goober. Know your decimal places and such. Okay, 2 minutes. I'll answer questions and stuff in the meantime. But at the end of 2 minutes, whoever the top 10 gifters are, they're going to give me 10 words. And those 10 words, I'm going to put into the conversation with the next scammer that I talk to. And I'm going to try my best to make it make sense in the conversation. The words have to be, you can't use obvious, I can't put it in a kindergarten class. I can't put it in the conversation. So just think of it that way. Don't make up words. Don't do stuff that everybody is supercalifragilistic. Don't do that. Be creative. Put something in that I can actually slip into a conversation. Try to trip me up. And if I have to, I'll look up a word. I'm not scared. I'm pretty loquacious, so I know a lot of words. But okay, the timer starts. The top 10 gifters at the end of 2 minutes. And in the meantime, it's running. And in the meantime, I will answer questions. If anybody has any questions about anything we've seen thus far, or my turning robocalls into cash kit. Yes, it does really work. Yes, you can really bust robocallers and make money. Not scammers. Scammers you're not going to get money from. How does someone know if it's a robot caller email sent out? Robocall is kind of a generic term. It refers to automated telephone dialing systems. A lot of them use it. It's harder to prove now. But if they called you without your consent using anything that you think might be auto dialed, pre-recorded message of any kind. Oh my gosh, some of these gifts I've never seen before. Or a ringless voicemail, like your phone doesn't ring, or and all of a sudden you see that you got a voicemail, and the voicemail is a pre-recorded message. If you talk to any of those AI systems, hi, this is Lynette. I'm calling from Medicare, blah, blah, blah. And then you answer and it gives another recorded deal. Those are actionable. Also, if your number's on the national do not call registry, less than 1 minute, guys. If your number's on the national do not call registry, then that is another thing that automatically, and you can make anywhere from $500 to $3,000 per call under federal law. Some states, there's no point in putting words in yet. I'm not accepting words. Some states have laws that are even better than that. Texas, my state being one of them, you can actually make $5,000 per call for some of those. So, all right, we're down to 20 seconds right now. 20 seconds, top 10 gifters get to pick the first 10 words. And I'm going to get my mods to help me write down the words so that we know. Nevada, I don't know that it has any special laws. You may be simply tied to the federal. 3, 2, 1. That was clever. That worked. Okay. Dismiss. Okay. So now, right now, I'm going to look. Whoops. I'm going to look at this. We're going to see who they are. Bailing. Pandora. Tina's Tasteful Treasures. Shelly. New World Man. Original Witch Next Door. Hazel Vixen. What's up, Hazel Vixen? Blue Shift Girl. What's in the house? Deb H. Sienna. And Lynn Tattersall. Those are my 10. So I need to see. Pause. Wait, pause. I need to see words from those 10 people. First and foremost, Bailing Customs. Pause. Pandora. Platypus. Got it. That one always gets used, but I will do it. Platypus. Algorithm. From San Antonio. Lawyer Adam, were you in here? No. I had it in my head that you were. Hazel Vixen, Pineapple. Got it. Shelly is Sticky. I like that one. That's a good one. That one makes for funny content when I put it in. New World, were you in here? Yes, Pedantic. Oh my. Look at you using your SAT words. Somebody said Dodo Bird. Did I say Sienna? Sienna is Dodo Bird. Oh my. I've never had that one come up. So who else are we missing? Lynn Tattersall. Where's yours? Deb had Roughneck. Okay, so I need Lynn. Who else? Deb, I got yours. Nikki. You were number 11, Nikki. Sienna, we got. Ty Mom. Deb H. Who else? Who else am I missing? Bailing, I got. Pandora. Did I get you, Pandora? Pandora, put yours up. And when I pause this, it misses some. Oh, Bailing has to change it. Okay, what do you want to change it to, Bailing? Pandora said pineapple. Okay. Okay, so what am I missing? Bailing, what do you want? I know, Pandora. That's why I really want to make sure Pandora gets hers. Juggernaut. Oh my. Okay, now you're really making me work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Platypus we took out. Tina was Snowdrift. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. I got Tina just now. Tina is Snowdrift. Shelly, I got yours. New World Man, I got yours. Right? Hazel, I got yours. Sienna, I got yours. So which one am I missing? Tasteful, Shelly, New World. Original Witch Next Door. Did I get yours? Yeah, OG Witch, where are you at? Yeah, if you're not one of the 10 people I mentioned, I'll let you guys have a chance in a minute. Oops. Lynn left, so now it's Nikki. Oh, Lynn left? Okay, Nikki, what do you want? Yeah, I got OG Witch said algorithm. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. Pandora said platypus. Okay, and then I need the last one is Nikki. Oh my word. Goodness. Okay. This has just been going on in the background all this time, and I need to make it not be. I believe that's it, kids. Okay. So let's get an email pulled up that I can talk to. Okay. Now, the best part for y'all is that y'all don't have to do anything. You just get to enjoy now. I don't think I've called this number yet. Let's give it a shot. All right. Don't worry, YouTube. I haven't forgot about you. We're going to do you next. Now's be a good time to go subscribe to the YouTube channel because YouTube gets to just do theirs because there's not so many people in there. Okay. This is from today. All right. And it's an 814 number. I think that's right. That's got to be what it is.
Press 1 now to continue this call in English.
Para continuar en español, presione 9.
We'll see what this is. I'm not sure about this number.
Hello, and thank you for calling. Just for calling today, you're entitled to a retail rebate of $100. Press 1 now for more information, or you can hang up. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't read this number, and I think it might be wrong. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I think I know which one I read wrong. And we'll try it. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this works better. Do read the header, please. Hello?
Hello?
I'm sorry. I must have the wrong number.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that when they're kind of low definition. I can't read them very well. Okay. Here we go. This is from Friday, but I'll give it a call anyway. Because I haven't called it before. All right. This is a PayPal.
Number you have dialed is current.
It's currently unavailable because some other scam baiter has busted them. Okay, here we go. Here's a Geek Squad. Here we go. Oh my heavens, come on. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, so I did call this first number multiple times, but it has 4 different numbers in it. So I'm going to call the next number down. 833-666 and see what happens. Come on.
Cancellation department, how can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I received an email from y'all that says something about me being charged $249 for $8.99 for some sort of account or something with a PayPal business account. And I don't know exactly what that is.
What's the amount?
$249.99. And I don't mean to sound like a complete dodo bird, but I'm not. I'm just not real sure what this is for.
Okay. And is this your cell phone number I am talking to you with?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right. And you sure that you haven't made any transaction for that amount?
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely sorry. It said something about a request to open a PayPal business account, and I didn't. I didn't ask for that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's something you got to sign up for online or whatever.
Do you have?
I mean, I get a lot of ads about the PayPal all the time. I know it's something about to do with them algorithms. You know, they fix them ads to make them algorithms show you the stuff that you're supposed to. But
Got it, sir. Yeah, got it. What I'm asking you is, do you have a regular computer or a laptop with you right now to work on this?
well, yes, ma'am. I've got my old laptop sitting right here.
What's your name?
I'm sorry. What's my name?
Yeah.
My name is Ty. T-Y. We've already talked to her today.
If you want to get this canceled, you'll have to be in front of a computer to follow these steps.
Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, I got my old computer sitting here. I mean, it ain't much to look at. It's a bit of a roughneck, but it's taking a beating out on the job site. But it works. I can get it there. Where do I need to do or go?
Open a browser.
All right.
In
Okay.
the search bar, type in there care.us.
Say it again. I'm sorry. The phone cut out just a little bit there. What'd you say?
AS.
AS. All right.
CARE.
CARE.
.us.
Dot Did you say US?
Correct.
I ain't never heard of that before. That's weird. All right.
Hit the enter key.
Okay, I did. Hang on, I gotta push it harder. This thing got syrup on it or something. It's a little sticky. Okay, I got it. It pulls up a website. It's gray and white. It's like some sort of cartoon looking picture. It's got a box in the center. Says welcome secure support. I think it's supposed to say welcome to secure support. And then
I'll
it
code
says
number, enter the code there.
okay.
81812.
Okay. Now there's a little arrow
Hit that
that
arrow.
there's a little arrow that lit up.
Hit that arrow.
Okay. And this picture, I'm trying to figure out if this picture in the background, I can't figure out if it's it looks like it's stars or if it's a bunch of snow piled up like a snowdrift or something. Okay. I see it's pulled up a deal here. It says screenconnect.client.
Double click, open it.
All right. All right. Now, it's a deal come up. Yeah. All right. There's a deal come up. It's asking if I want to allow this thing to do whatever.
Yeah, click yes. Click yes.
Okay. And now it says, do you want to run this file? It says run or.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now there's a deal that popped up and says it's verifying application requirements, and there's a bunch of little pictures in there, like a globe and what do you call it? A computer, not like a laptop, but like a desktop type computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And then it's got this little green deal. It's about the color of the leaves on a pineapple, and it's like bouncing, you know, like it's working or something. Okay. It's still going. It's making my computer's like the fans in my computer are just a blowing. I don't know exactly. It's got to be doing something. Okay. Well, this doesn't look good. It's there's some sort of notice comes up, says it's not working. Is that? I don't know if it's because my computer is so old or what. My kids give me a hard time about this one because I got it at a garage sale about 11 and a half years ago, something like that. And it gets a little bit, it's slow. Does it normally take this long?
Are you trying to play smart here, sir? Or what is it like, you know?
Well, what do you mean? I don't understand. I mean, I'm not trying to be, you know, pedantic or I'm not real good on a computer, obviously. I mean, that's probably pretty clear to you at this point. What do I do? There's a deal that says okay and a thing that says details. Let me click on details and see what that does. Hang on. Okay. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's a deal up at the top that's talking about like where it's come from. And then there's something talking about where it's saved. And then there's a bunch of just computer gibberish. I don't know if it's a jug or not.
Okay, let's do one thing. Let's start over again then, right?
Okay,
maybe
that's fine.
Up many things there.
It sounds like it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I really don't. I feel dumber than a three-legged platypus when I talk to you computer smart folks. Okay. So what do I need to do?
Same thing.
Oh, go to the same website. Okay. Let me type it. Let me type it in again. Okay. What was it? ASC what?
CARE.us.
CRE.US. All right. Okay. Now I'm on it. This is that thing where I was talking about where it had that snowdrift before. Okay. And it's got, it says welcome, security support, join with the code. Well, no, wait a second. It don't got a, there it is. I had to click on that little box and now that little red line come back up again. Tell me what was it again?
63066.
63066. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Not yet. Okay. And then click on that little arrow. Okay. Yep. Now it downloaded that deal, or it's like it prompts me to save it, and it says screen connect dot client, and then it's got like the number 1 in it. You know what I'm like? It's an extra copy. Is that okay if there's 2 copies on here?
No, read out the whole thing. Screen connect client and then what?
Screen connect dot client, and then it's got like a parentheses, and then the number 1, and then the back end of the parentheses there, and then it says .exe.
Yeah, double click
Is
on
that
that.
the okay? I need
Just
to
double click.
Okay.
Don't talk so much. Just double click.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I don't mean to be a pain. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm not real good on this. Okay. Do you want to allow the following program to make changes on your computer? Right.
What do you want to do? Yes or no?
Yes is what you told me. I just want to make sure I don't do it wrong. You know what I mean? Because I'm.
Oh yeah, then click yes.
Okay. Click yes, and it says, "Do you want to run this file?" And then it's got like name, type, publisher, from, and then it's like the 2 buttons, run and cancel. Right? And I'm supposed to click on the run one, correct?
Now?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Well, I'm sensing your schismus in this whole process. I'm sensing that. And I don't understand what it's rooted in. Why do you sound like that? Because she knows I've already talked to her. That's why. And I took her through the exact same steps. And yes, I did get them all. Yep, that was all 10. That was pretty good, especially given that I've already talked to her. Let's call her again, just for giggles. I'll post this number up here and y'all can talk to her.
Thanks for calling cancellation. How can I help you today?
Hey, why don't you tell that angry broad that's answering the phone to kind of cheer up a little bit? She'll probably have a better time scamming people. He was not liking that answer. Okay, that's pinned over in the chat over there. Let's call him again. See how long it takes, how many calls it takes for her to answer again. No, they're just not going to talk to me. That's all right. You have a solution for that. They're not answering because their lines are already full again. So we're just going to keep calling just for a minute. Let's time up for just a minute. Okay, two things in talking about scams. Someone saw, I see you, Bird. I got you. One sec. And I can finally do it. Two things about these. I don't talk in foreign accents. Can I? Yes. I do British and English, or British and Irish and Scottish and Australian, and I can do Indian a little bit. I'm not as good as others, but I can do it enough. But they won't talk to you. They're sending these to specifically American emails that they know are American. They know they're in a certain area. They buy lists from people here in the States or from people who just have access to lists from the States, and they send these emails out. So they know they're sending them to somewhere in the south of the United States, or in the north of the United States, or the west or the east or whatever. So if they hear an Indian accent, they're just not going to answer. They're not going to talk. That's why I don't do that. The other thing that I want to talk about, okay, Bird, say something real quick so I can pin you. Talking about scams. Put something up there, buddy, so that I can pin you real quick and talk about you. I've seen this one happen a lot, frequently. So particularly if you are there you are right there. Hang on. I'm trying to, where's that pin? I don't want to inadvertently block you. Okay. My man up there lost his account. He got an email that was from TikTok. Now, he had an account that was, I forget exactly how many, I think 60 some odd thousand, 66,000 or something like that. I stumbled across his content. He's a Marine. He does exercise videos. He does them live. And if you need somebody to get up and just kind of kick you in the rear at 4 a.m., he's your guy. And if you want a drill instructor, kind of voice and whatever to motivate you and get you going, that's your guy. I'm telling you guys this because he lost his account. He received an email saying, hey, this is TikTok. We love what you're doing. We'd love to help you, promote you, give you money, blah, blah, blah. All you have to do is just quickly log in real quick so that we can start the process. It's a form. He types in his username and his password, and it just emails it to the people that run that, bad site with this stuff. And when he does that, they instantly have his user ID and his password. 2 minutes later, his account is gone. Okay. Just gone. Like, what they do is they take the account over, they'll go in and change the user ID and password. Then they will deactivate it until you give up trying to regain it a month later. And then they come back, they delete all your content and change the name. And now all of a sudden they have an account with 60 or 70,000 followers, and they can use it to push whatever crap they're selling or to scam people. They will say, hey, they'll put up a profile of, I'm a tarot card reader, or I'm a psychic, or there's so many different things. And they'll say that I'm famous and rich and I want to give away money. And, people are like, okay, free money. And they get sucked in. They say, all you got to do is send me your PayPal or send me your Venmo or your Cash App or whatever. They'll say, oh, I'm going to send it right now. And they send it. They go, okay, it's sent. And you go, well, I didn't get anything. And I'm like, that's weird. I wonder if it's because we're not connected. Like, I'm going to send you $500. Just send me like $20 and let's test it and see if it works the other way. And people go, okay. And they send it. And then the guy on the other end is the scammer's like, oh, I haven't gotten it yet. Try it again one more time. And they do. and they do another $20 or whatever. And they say, maybe it's because it's less than $50. Try 50. And they send the $50. So now they got you for $70 or, whatever. And they can scale that just based on what they think you have. And that's why they do it. And it's very difficult to get those accounts back. Now, as luck would have it, Bert is with my agency. He had just signed with my agency not that long ago. And I was like, dude, have you talked to them? And he's like, yeah, I did. So all you got to do is, be super, super wary. I'm going to make some TikToks here in the not too distant future about emails, things to look out for. And the thing that I would ask from you guys is I want you to share those TikToks with friends and family, particularly those most vulnerable, the elderly, the junior high, middle school, junior high, and high school age kids, and make sure that they understand to look for these things so that they don't lose accounts or get scammed or whatever. One of the worst things that can happen is, his account was so good. He had, his workouts are so good and so motivational, and people really dug it, that these people will come back a month later sometimes and go to the people because they have access to all of his records. And they'll say, yeah, man, thanks so much for all the gifts. I've fallen on hard times. That's why I haven't been doing my lives and, blah, blah, blah. Can you hook a brother up? Can you help me? And then people will just send him money. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, whatever. So just be super, super conscious. Yeah, he's pinned. Okay, he's pinned up there. So, and it's funny because the other day he was in the live. Some of you might have been here during the live, and I was like, dude, have I been saying your name wrong all this time? It's supposed to have a B in there. It's supposed to be D Bird. And when he was creating his backup account, he can't change it for 7 days because he created the name wrong. He left the B out. But everybody go follow him. I don't know how many he has now, but he was already back up to like 500 or 600 people or something like that. So if you guys can kind of help him out a little bit, get him closer so that he can go live and explain to people, kind of what happened to him and so on. He's going to share this message as well, kind of a cautionary tale. So do you help with PayPal scams? No one else will either. 640. Okay, guys, we got to get into like 800. Do me a favor, would you? I'm not going to tell you to follow him and then unfollow him, but follow him. Let him get over 1,000 to where he can start doing some lives again. 745. There we go. Now he's almost at 800. Okay, now we're making yes with blue shit. There's another Hazel. Let me pin Hazel. Where are you at? There we go. Pin. Another blue shift person, my agency. So anyhow, we'll get back into it, guys. It's 4:40. We're getting close to the time when they stop answering the phones. I'm probably gonna cut pretty close to 5. So let's make some more calls. I'm gonna call some of these other numbers that are in this same email and see if they answer, because I don't think that them blocking me is tied to these inbound numbers that they have. I think it's just they're looking at my number when I call a particular number.
The number you have dialed is no longer in.
Nice. Okay, so let's go back to my recents and see if they're answering any of the others. Okay, so I'm going to tile the very first one that I did. And all of these numbers have been posted in the chat at one point or another on YouTube. There you go. Done. 846. Well done. 850. That's it. That's what we're looking for, guys. I told him, I was like, dude, just come into my live tomorrow. Let me kind of tell your story, because it really fits with my, with my content, how not to get scammed and stuff. And it did give me the idea for doing a series about that. Yes, that's the one I've got. Thank you for that train, whoever that was. Summer, I appreciate you. I really do. Okay. No, those are just numbers, no context. Mr. Oliver Alawuba, CEO, Group Managing Director, and Director of United Bank America. That seems legit. The good news is we shut down that one angry lady who's such a bitter pill. Man, we got to find the cell phone. Come on now. Where's the number? Here's one from the FBI. That seems legit. Let me call this number. They don't normally answer these numbers. They want to call back and see who you are. Like, see if you leave a message. This is supposed to be from Christopher Wray. Chris Wray, the FBI director. It's not. Yeah, Dan, if you want to send me numbers, send them to Ruck, Fobocalls at gmail.com.
The party you are trying to reach is unavailable. Please leave a message.
Yeah, that's usually the problem with those. Another FBI, Dennis Benson. And it says bear at the bottom, bear in mind. And they spell bear, B-A-R-E. Neglect any email you get from any imposters or offices claiming to be possession of your consignment box or ATM card. That seems legit. And we got this guy's number. Let's see if he answers. They almost never do. It's like every word in here, the first, second, third, fourth, all the way through. Oh, wait. How about a scam likely call? Hello? Hello? He didn't actually want to talk to me. I don't understand why. That doesn't make sense. Dennis, no problem, brother. I got you, dog. I told you. So, all right, let's go. Here's another Norton, $699. This may be our golden parachute here. Hopefully we can get somebody. Okay, here we go. Come on. OPA, business, PayPal. Yep, that's another one. I've gotten that PayPal one where we called that angry lady multiple times. Let me see if I can call this number. Someone asked me to use the phrase simmer down. And I like that phrase, so I'm going to try. If I can get somebody on the phone. That FBI one, I've gotten a whole bunch of those. So that must have been sent out to a whole lot of people. Here we go. PayPal.
But your call cannot be completed.
It's that time of day, kids. I told you. It's close to 5, they stop answering. All right. Another McAfee.
Sorry, wait.
The hardship relief one, guys, those are not scams, really. I mean, it's kind of shady, but it's not technically a scam. Could be the time change. I didn't think about that, Spoopy. That's right. Because it's, what we do, we fall back. So it's like 5:45 time central. So, yeah. Okay. I'm getting a whole bunch of these that just have a button for me to click. and I can't do anything with those. Okay, here's a 205 number.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Get it? You have 1,000 on me? I promise you, he's got good content too. You better be ready though, because that voice is something to experience. When Dennis starts doing the voice, it's something. That's what got my attention for sure. You're either gonna love it or not love it. Yeah, I think it's it may be, Spoopy, you were right on the point. I think it might be that the time changed. To them, they're thinking it's 5:45 over here and they haven't figured it out yet. Could very well be. All right, I've got a McAfee here. I'm going to call this one. And if this one doesn't work, then we're just going to hang it up for the night and we'll do some Q&A and I'll answer some questions for you.
Your call cannot be.
Yeah, because I know there was a lot of people asking questions when I took that little 2-minute break before we did Wordy. So let me do this. And let me stop that. Let me kind of open it up again. Let me start by saying, and let me pin the link up over here in case anybody from that platform wants to see it. Okay. There we go. It's up there. The links to all my socials are pinned in the chat over on YouTube. The same. Can iPhones be hacked or compromised? Absolutely. There's also a link in my bio that'll give you all my socials. Most of my socials are the.compton, except for YouTube, which is Ruck Fobocalls, which is up there in the header. There's a link to Instagram and YouTube on my profile. Click the Instagram and it'll take you to the YouTube if you want. Keep getting calls about a car that I don't own. Okay, well, I talked about this earlier too, and let me show you. October 4th, I believe it was, I received a call, or my wife received a call. I took the phone, bought the auto warranty, and there, let me tilt the phone the right way so you guys can see it. There is the settlement for $500. It took me 1 day, less than a month. And that's with me working and doing a bunch of stuff. That's November 3rd is what the date of this on that is. I don't know if y'all can see it. They called me. I bought the policy. It took me 15 minutes or so. Bought the policy, waited for them to email the hard copy. Mail the hard copy and email me a digital copy of my new vehicle service contract. It's not a warranty technically. Once I had it, I sent them an email and said, you called me without express prior written consent as required by the federal law that protects me from these kinds of calls. The law says you owe me X number of dollars. Here's what I'll do. Have your person call me and we'll work out a settlement so I don't have to sue you. A couple days later, I got an email from an attorney. As luck would have it, it's an attorney that I know because I've settled other cases with other vehicle service contract companies with him. And, I didn't use I use my legal name when I correspond with people who have violated the law. And he responds, "Hey Doc, how are you?" Because he knows who I am. He knows about my kit. He knows about everything. And I said, "Look, dude, because it's you and I know you're going to be square with me and not waste anybody's time. What do you say we just make it $500? I'll sign a release and we'll be done." He's like, "Sounds good to me." Literally the next day, he sent me a release. There was one tweak that I needed to make in the release language that basically allowed me to talk. I guaranteed him that I would never talk about him or the company by name. but that I was not going to agree to not talk about having gotten a settlement from an auto warranty company, which is what they almost always want me in particular to sign. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So here's my correction. And I changed about 3 or 4 words in it, signed it, filled in the blanks he needed me to fill it in. And I said, I've taken the liberty of making the correction, signing it, and here you go. He said, let me make sure it's okay with the client. Yes. He responded the next day and said, I just need the wiring instructions. Okay. Wire money was in my account the next day. $500. Grand total, 2 hours max, $500. So, and yes, they did refund the policy. Thank you, David. That's a great question. I should have said that. I should have pointed that out. Hello from Texas. Hello from Texas. I'm here as well. And how much did I pay them first? On this one, believe it or not, I did 2. There was one of them where they had literally nothing up front, and then the monthly payments began sometime in November, but I'm not sure when. And when that happened, no, this one they did pay. It was like $270 or something, I think. I don't know exactly. That was immediately refunded when I reached out to them and said, hey, look, I've got the whole thing recorded. And, you know, my wife's number is on the National Do Not Call list and has been for almost 20 years now. Mine is too. There's literally no reason for you to have called. Now, technically, there's got to be multiple calls depending on certain aspects of it. But we had multiple calls from this company. And there were literally back-to-back days, 2 different companies. One of them said, we're not going to charge you anything up front. You're just going to pay the first payment on whatever date in November. I can look it up. I'm not on this computer. It's on a different computer. I'll have to look it up. But it's coming up here in the next couple of days. I'm going to let that charge go through so that I have definitive proof that they did, in fact, sign this contract. I have the recording. And I'm going to do the exact same thing with them. And I mean, normally I don't really go after them too hard. But I did, you know, I was like, you know, I'm going to make an example because people still think I'm lying about this. It blows my mind. Google me, dude. It's there. Did you hear about an Xfinity scam involving Target? Yes, people have been talking about that for a while. Do you have to pay taxes on that? I am not licensed to give tax advice or opinion. That's my first disclosure. You have to consult your tax professional or tax preparer. It can be taxable. Many of these companies will, if it's a big enough settlement, they will make you sign a W-9, which is kind of a declaration saying that they have given you this money, and then they send you a 1099 miscellaneous, I believe, and that means they've reported it as, you know, a write-off. That, you know, obviously that's reported. This particular instance, they didn't ask me to fill out a W-9. It's below the $600 number. Technically no taxes on. I mean, I don't give tax advice, but there you go. Sometimes they don't know to make me fill out a W-9. Take from that what you will. You're a tax advisor. Okay. How much do you have to pay a lawyer? I didn't pay a lawyer. There is no lawyer. The objective is not to involve lawyers. I've only used a lawyer one time ever. The case is still pending. It's a huge case, high 6 figures in damages. That's the only reason I hired an attorney. Other than that, I've never used an attorney. I've done it many times. I'm on record. I mean, I've proven it. I've gotten calls live on TikTok and then settled them days later and showed you guys the check. So, you know, no attorneys. Now, can you hire an attorney? Yeah, you could. If the case was big enough and you wanted to do that, you could. The other trick is because attorney's fees are not included in what you can collect from violators, the case has to kind of be a big one because the attorney's typically going to work on contingency and say that they're going to get a percentage of the award. So if it's a $20,000, $30,000 case, okay, yeah, I'll take that. If it's a $5,000 case, they're probably not going to want to take that case. So Can you make a percentage? No, that would be practicing law without a license. I do not do that. I can't do it for you. That would be illegal. And that is imprisonable. You can go to jail. Order the not December. Did not download the kit on a file and can't find it. Can you help? Yeah, email support@robocalls.cash and we'll get you set up. Just email support. It always cracks me up. Spoopy says you have to pay taxes with these. Do you have to? I mean, in theory, again, check with your tax person. But if you get a $10,000 settlement and you have to pay $3,000 in taxes on it, does it matter to you? Would you still take that $7,000? So there you go. There's Tina right there, one of my mods and charter members over on YouTube. She got her first check right after she got it. I think it was an auto warranty, wasn't it? $250. She just took the low ball offer just to get one under her belt. And then just got another one for, how much was it? Like $3,000, something like that, or $3,200 or something like that. She spent $47 on the kit. She joined my members forum, which is optional. You don't have to. Highly recommend it. She will vouch right now. She will tell you that it is absolutely worth the effort. So, does it work? It works everywhere in the United States. It doesn't work overseas. Doesn't work in the UK, New Zealand, Australia, UK, anywhere else, Canada. Sorry, just in the US because it's based on US federal law. Can't stop watching you, Vanessa. My makeup looks so much better. Are you talking about when I did Beverly's makeup? You got some tips from that? We're thinking about doing a get ready with me for Beverly. And over time, I go from being Buster to being Beverly through as I transform into something different. T-Bird's got that scary drill sergeant voice. I told you for sure. Just got a brand new phone number. Getting calls from previous debt collector. Yes. Hang on. The house selling guy. Have I talked? I haven't even talked to him yet. I've been in the weeds, just crazy busy. But I mean, I've got it on record. I've got recordings. I'm money, and there's a 4-year statute of limitations. So I got 4 years. I want to talk about this one that says, I just got a brand new phone number. You're now getting calls from previous dude's debt collector. Those are illegal too if they don't have express prior written consent. And what you need to do, Miss Cake, is tell them this is not his number. Please don't call me ever again. Record yourself saying that. Ideally, that's the best thing. If you can get their name, the address, they are required by law to give it to you. Who are they? What's the name of their company? If you get a website, then you've got a little bit more proof. But you Google who they are. Send it certified, ideally. Again, that's ideal. You can fax it. Now you've got proof because you got a fax receipt, whatever, and let them know. Don't ever call me. This is not his number. Don't call me again. If they call you again, now you can go after them. Not only under the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, but also under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, which is a federal statute that allows $1,500 per violation. Also, I want to turn on the news and see them all chained up and thrown in prison. Hey, baby steps. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Can I download all I need on my phone? I don't recommend it because you are ultimately going to have to print out some letters, probably. So it's better on a laptop or desktop or something. A lot of times people don't understand where their downloads are saved on their tablets or phones, particularly iPhone people. I don't know why. And if you don't have enough storage, then it's a problem and whatever. So download it onto something a little more solid than that. Go buy a flash drive if you have to for $10. Save it on that, and now you've got a copy of it. Is there a caveat with regard to cellular communications versus regular phones? Landlines, personal landlines are covered under part of this. Business landlines are not covered. If you are inquiring about a business landline, my kit will not help you. Any cell phone, I don't give a shit if the federal government gives it to you, your boss gives it to you, your boyfriend, girlfriend, it's in their name, but you're the one that always carries it. That's fine. If you are the regular user and carrier of that phone, cell phone, you can go after them. Calls from EDU Matcher, part of this. EDU Matcher is probably one of those student loan forgiveness programs or something. If they're calling you, yes. How much do you make a year? I don't talk about my personal income. Are you talking about from settlements? I don't make that much from settlements anymore because I'm blacklisted. Like I don't get a whole lot of scam calls anymore because they know who I am. And I've been on the news a billion times and my number is circulated. And they're like, whatever you do not call that Compton guy in Texas, dude, or his wife or his kids. You know, so I don't get that many calls anymore. Like I said, I really don't normally go after single or double call, 2 call violations anymore. Because even though it could potentially be worth $1,000 to $6,000, time wise, it's almost not worth it for me. That sounds like a prick thing to say, but it's true. It's confused when I demand they hang up first. That's funny. Texts are covered as well. One of the things that I need to, and this is another topic I need to make some TikToks about, discerning the difference between which ones are scams. Hattie, which ones are scams and which ones are robocalls that you can actually make money off of. Stay tuned. I'm going to make some content for not next week, but the following week when I'm out of town and stuff for the holidays. And I'll make certain that I have content covering those types of things that you guys can watch and follow and share as well. Here's a deal. They don't give a legit company name. I saw that Medicare deal. Here's the deal. The people that call you are very often in Pakistan, India, the Philippines, South America, Dominican Republic, wherever. Okay. They're not the people you're going to go after. First of all, they don't have any money. Second of all, you'd never collect it if they did. Third of all, they're hired by a US-based company right here in the States. That's who you go after. There's a principle of law called vicarious liability. That's how you go after the US-based companies that hire these call centers to make these calls. How do you, well, yeah, but if they won't give you any information, play along. I set up 2 solar appointments, one on Saturday morning and one on Monday. The problem that I have is the companies will sometimes set those and then the company won't show up because they're like, wait, Compton, where do I know that? Shit, that's a guy from TV, right? And they won't show up. Now, what they don't know is that I already got the company to give me, I set the appointment. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to meet him. They're like, okay, they'll be there Saturday morning at 10. I'm like, cool. And what company are they from? Just FYI, what company? So I'll know who to look for. And they'll tell me. So, you get to buy the kit and the company pays. You're very welcome. Who do you base your English accent on? It's brilliant. I'm one of those people that actually recognizes that there are many dialects in England. It depends. For example, if we're speaking proper, the Queen's English, it's very different than if we're talking about somebody from Manchester. It's very different. Blacklisted too. You're not blacklisted yet, Tina. I promise. Retired Army, and I'll break it out when necessary. I bet. Let's see. Just bought the kit. Got a little bit of money left till payday. Hoping it works out. Scams suck. Yes. Again, actually, remember, we're not going after scammers. We're going after telemarketers, people that are trying to sell you goods and services. Let me give you some examples. Most respect. Thank you very much, Tina. I appreciate that. These are scammers. Anybody from the IRS, Social Security, Customs and Border Protection or Border Patrol, anybody saying they're going to lower down your monthly payments on anything, lower down your monthly payments. That's not even good English. Anybody saying they're from your TV services. Okay, who do I have? Okay, those are scams. Okay, no question. Anybody calling you saying, hi, this is Jake from Discover Card. We're going to, due to the tragic economy, we're going to eliminate your debt. No, they're not. Banks are not in the business of doing that, kids. They're not going to do it. Those are scams. Ones we're talking about, auto warranty, student loan forgiveness, tax relief, your business is Google listing. We're going to get you on voice search. We want to replace your roof. We want to give you solar panels. We want to clean your carpets or air ducts. We want to refinance your mortgage. We want to, what are some of the other ones? Healthcare, health insurance, Medicare. Those are all actionable and you can make money on them. Can you have my autograph? Yes. For a nominal fee. I'll sell it to you. They put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Please check your email for help with the letter I sent and they didn't respond. Okay, did you send it to support? Because that's where you need to send it. That would have been my response if you sent that to me here, because people ask me that all the time. Make sure you send it to support@robocalls.cash. Don't send it anywhere else. My landlady was whining about getting so many calls a day. I told her about you and your kid. She wants to get it. Booyah. There you go. Love her much, Mom. Thank you. Appreciate you spreading the good news. What about the people that show up on your doorstep? Is that actionable? No. Typically, there might be city, like municipal laws, but those are not going to have private rights of action typically. That's call the city and report them, and they'll come out and run them off. You sent it to, okay, did you get a response from support? Because the response from support is going to be the same as I would give you. Thanks for the PayPal. You're welcome. I've had someone threaten my life and my family's lives if I didn't pay them, and I said I'd go to jail. Yeah, I was telling them, come see me. They haven't yet. How long does your phone need to be on the do not call list in order to use your kit? It doesn't. In order to get the do not call provision of what's in my kit, you have to be on the DNC for more than 30 days. But if they call you with an auto dialer, pre-recorded message, AI system, or ringless voicemail, it's automatic. It's built in. I am not an attorney, Poppy. I did not go to law school. I didn't even finish college. I dropped out. I'm proud of it. Smartest thing I ever did. Current college is a scam, in my opinion. Do you have to warn them first? No. That's a great question, Christine Rivas. It's kind of like I said the other day. If we're walking down the street and I walk up to you for no reason, just start punching you in the face. You can't say, I can't say, well, you didn't tell me to stop. I have to have permission to punch you in the face or reason to punch you in the face in the first place. You don't have to give them, they have to have your consent, express prior written consent. Now, written can include you signed up for something online, so be aware of that. But a lot of times they'll fake it and say that you did. Okay, well, the burden of proving that falls squarely on their shoulders, not yours, to prove that you didn't. And I can't tell you how many of those guys say, oh, you signed up at such and such, on such and such website and such day. No, I didn't. I was in Mexico. There's no way I did that. I was drunk on a beach. There's no way I did that. Had a guy that was en route to his father's funeral halfway across the country in a car when they said he logged in, or when they said they logged into this website. And then they said, and here's your IP address. And it was the IP address of the attorney he had hired to handle the case, who he had not met until a month after the call took place in the first place. So they lie, cheat, and steal. We had that guy in here, when was it? Thursday or Friday last week. And he was like, we're not all bad. They're not. They're not all bad. Not all telemarketers are bad. Unfortunately, a significant percentage, perhaps the majority, overwhelming majority, are a little bit shady. Yeah, here's the deal. When I get the debt relief calls, they always hang up on me when I ask for their company name. Here's the deal, Tori. Don't make it an interrogation. Play along. Let them believe you're going to sign up, buy, whatever. Right? Thank you, Spider. Let them think you're the perfect candidate and that they're going to make money off you. They'll be, at the end of a 20-minute conversation, they're going to give you way more information than at the beginning of a 30-second call. Don't do that. You do that, you're killing yourself. AI is attending keyboards for your password and life information. I think you might have meant accessing. Could be. Are catfish dangerous? They can be. Are you talking about the human ones, or are you talking about the big ones? I'm from Texas, man. I've heard stories about people getting eaten by, little kids getting eaten by catfish. Oh, attacking. Got it. Yeah, it's conceivable. Change your passwords frequently, guys. I know it's hard. I have 70 different passwords I have to keep up with. But change your passwords. If you're Airbnb, you absolutely better change your passwords on everything right away. If you have an Airbnb account, because Airbnb had a data breach. I believe it was 1.2 million accounts were compromised. Change your passwords, kids. Oh, do you hear the banging? I'm sorry, Cap. What you're hearing, they're building a big house next to us, and it's constant. I mean, it is from dawn to dusk. They're out there banging on shit. They're putting bricks up in the house now, so they're kind of at the point where they're almost done with the exterior, and they're going to be doing everything inside. I cannot wait. It's been going on for months because it's, like I said, it's kind of a big house. But first it was chainsaws and bulldozers. Then it was concrete trucks and so on. So, no, I think she might be in the kitchen. She might be going live today. I don't know. Or she might be about to go live. I don't know. Do I ever get serious threats? Every day. Robin Williams. I mean, how serious? Nobody's shown up yet, but I get them frequently. I have no idea. I haven't been in there. I've been in here for 4 hours now. A lot of businesses get your information by filling out a sweepstakes card, like the cards you'll see in the mall that you can win. Yes. Brittany, you're correct. Here's the deal, though. For those to be express prior written consent, they have to have a lot of disclosures in there. Those disclosures have to say something in the order of, and don't quote me exactly on the language, but I have to say, but by providing my phone number in the form on the other side of this page or on the top of this page, I am giving consent to XYZ company to call or text me with marketing communications using an automated telephone dialing system, pre-recorded message, blah, 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 whatever method they plan to do it. If they don't have that language on that slip and can produce it, then it's not consent. It's not viable. Not a TikTok friend request I get during and after your lives is insane. Yeah, Ani Roa, I know. It's a beating. I've said I'd be at 1 million followers now if I hadn't blocked so many scammers. Personal data leaks. Who's the best to have fixed those? That gets tricky because now you're talking about scammers. Go to Best Buy. Talk to the Geek Squad, the real one, not the one, the people that email you. Go to your local computer nerd store. I have Best Buy who fix the big stuff that I buy there, and then I also have Nerds to Go, which is a store that if I need something specific on one of the laptops or something, they'll work on it. Car insurance companies are notorious. Real estate agencies are notorious. I just got a $20 class action settlement payment from a Keller Williams lawsuit. $20. I could almost buy lunch. Political text, just tell them not to call or text you, or send them, obscene pictures, and they'll not too obscene, offensive messages. Depending on where you live, Texas, it can be a felony if you send somebody a dirty picture. Sick of random men coming up to my door with a clipboard asking for solar panels and other crap. I don't answer the door anymore. My husband said, nope, not when you're alone with the kids. What I typically say is ask them, say, yes, I'll listen to your pitch, but you got to come and listen to me tell you about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And they'll piss off every time. And then when it's me that answers the door, I just start slowly unbuttoning my shirt. And then I'll, take off my belt, undo my pants, and I'll keep going as long as they can stand to be there as I slowly undress at the door. So, or I'll just look at them really longingly and, put a bathrobe on, and then I'll just slowly start kind of twirling the bathrobe, the tie, the waist tie. And then just, take a finger and just slide it inside. That usually pretty much, we get some of those on Saturday mornings, the Jehovah's Witnesses and stuff. And that usually stops it pretty quickly. So, and then of course there's farting and burping. Those are always go-tos. If you can, if you are so inclined or able. I've found that to be a very effective deal, And if you do it like in a bathrobe and then you just put your face in the bathroom and go, oh, that's good stuff. That usually will do it too. Now, no soliciting signs. on door-to-door people. This is an absolute true story. When I was in high school, not high school, in college, shortly after I left college, um, I went to work for a vacuum company, not Kirby, not that one. There was a company called Thermax, and they sold these kind of water vacuums that had water in it, that they used the water for filtration to catch all the dust and all the boogies, right? Well, I was really good on the phone. It was when I had torn my leg up real bad. I was coaching soccer for a living back then. Lost my soccer gig because I torn my leg up so bad. So I had to get a job, and quick. So I took a telephone sales deal. And it was setting appointments for one of those companies that were like, hey, we're going to come out and show you our, we're talking about air quality and, health and whatever. And all it was a pitch to sell these vacuum cleaners that were like $1,400 a piece. Well, $1,200 a piece. I would sell mine for more, pocket the difference, because I was good like that. But the guy that owned the company heard me on the phone. He's like, why is that guy not selling? And like, he can't walk. And they're like, we'll get him well. So I went out and started selling them. I was really good at it. Well, I'd go somewhere, have an appointment. The appointment would no show or whatever. So I would just go and knock on doors, lugging all my crap around, whatever, and be like, hey, and people would say, didn't you see the no soliciting sign? Kid you not, I had gone and made great big no soliciting stickers that were like this big. And I was like, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. If you're not interested in the vacuum, let me, possibly interest you in one of these larger no soliciting signs. They're $5, just for you. Sorry to have bothered you. They would buy the damn sticker. I'm not kidding. They would buy the sticker, and then they would let me start talking about the damn vacuum. And I can't tell you how often that worked. So if you got a quick-witted kid, that's pretty sharp, about 13, 14 years old, and they want to make some money, go buy them some big no soliciting stickers, mass produce them if you have to, whatever, and let them go selling them door to door. And people say, don't knock on my door. You shouldn't be doing that. And you say, I'm sorry, I didn't see your sign. Here's a bigger one. They're on sale today for $5. People will buy them just because. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to sales, guys, I don't sell stuff now. I mean, I don't really have to, I've got a reputation. I got, decades of business experience and stuff that if I wanted to go and sell stuff, it's like people are like, hey, you should come sell cars. I was like, first of all, I'd be deadly if I was selling cars. I'd sell so many fucking cars. Y'all don't know. Any price point, any model, I don't give a shit. You tell me what car you want sold, I'll sell it that day. And I can say that with absolute confidence because I've been doing this for a long time. But I wouldn't work those hours. I have no interest in that. I mean, I work a lot of hours. I probably work 60, 65 hours when it's all said and done, but I do it right here. And that way I'm right there for her or the kids or, whatever. So, let them in, and when they threw coffee grinds on a rug, she flipped out. Yeah, coffee grinds, they do that to like show how well they pick this stuff up. Or cigarette ashes. That was a really bad one. Always buy from kids. Yeah, people are suckers. Sammy was a car salesman. He talked to a deaf person for 20 minutes before he realized. Can sell me a car that doesn't sell itself. Was that a question? I'm unclear. Kirby used to bend pennies. Kirby, they were beasts. What is my occupation? This is it. You're looking at it. I bust scammers and robocallers. More robocallers than scammers most of the time. Kirby's good. They're bricks, though. Heavy things. I'm excited. I think I just found a new side hustle. You did. Congrats. Again, it's only in the States, in case anybody's listening. For a kid, is it time consuming? The one that I just got the $500 settlement, I spent a grand total of 2 hours. Bigger ones, you might spend a little more time. And in fairness, it's easy for me. I'm experienced. I know what I'm doing. It's like anything else, though. Is it hard? Is it hard to drive a race car? The first time? Yeah, it is. It's very difficult. It takes practice. We talk about it in the kit. There's 3 P's: patience, practice, persistence. That's it. If you can do that and you can work Word and Google and you're getting the right kind of calls, read the frequently asked questions on my website. You'll know if you're getting the right kind of calls or not. And you'll have success. The only time people don't have success using the kit is if they don't do it. They don't do it the way we told them, or they're not getting the right kind of calls in the first place. They're only getting scam calls. You're like, well, I couldn't collect from the credit card companies that were calling me wanting to lower my rates. Okay. Read the kit that you've already purchased. Prior to that, you should have read the frequently asked questions because it talks about that kind of thing. What's my IQ? I don't know. It's high. I felt like joining Mensa would have been pretentious. I see you do sign language. Do you know more than the alphabet? I know a little bit, but not much. I mean, I couldn't communicate. I could spell enough, to communicate with someone in an emergency situation, but not, I'm not like, I know like, dirty words, stuff like that. If you don't know what that is, just kind of imagine it'll come to you. And then there's this. Let me think. I got to get this right. That I can't remember what find out is, but that's around. And I can't remember what find out is, but what happened? I was so upset. I was talking about the news story. Jordan DeMay, JordanDemay. I believe he was 17 at the time. 17-year-old kid got catfish really bad. Convinced to send a, explicit photo of himself. As soon as he did, the catfish revealed that it was actually 3 Nigerian scammers, and they were going to ruin his life, and blah blah blah. And 5 hours later, he ended up taking his own life out of utter despair. And it made news for a little while. They actually, first time ever, extradited 2 of the 3 guys from Nigeria. The third is awaiting extradition. Fingers crossed. They are awaiting trial right now in Michigan in federal court to go to prison and figure out what it was. And the reason I was so upset is I was, for an hour and a half before I got onto my live today, I was actually speaking to Jen, Jordan's mother. So it's tough. It was a very tough conversation. And, hearing what they had to go through and what they continue to have to go through, more than a year later, the guys are not even, I mean, they're in jail, they're in custody, and they're not going to get out anytime soon. But they're awaiting trial. And what they're trying to do is get the third guy over so that they can try all 3 of them at the same time. Yeah, I agree. Cherry, I do. Or Sherry, I don't know how you say it. But it's an extraordinary case, and it's an extraordinary story. There is if those of you that have Hulu, go watch tonight. There's a show called Sextortion on Hulu. I believe, if you have Hulu, it's free. Go watch it. It's about 30 minutes long, and it's heartbreaking. And they tell the story not only of Jordan May, but also a kid by the name of James. And I haven't spoken to their family, so I wouldn't presume to talk about their situation or story, but it's heartbreaking. The things that, these kids and these parents go through. And these are perfectly normal, happy, healthy kids that because they fell victim to one of these scammers, their life's over. And the FBI, the guy that they had from the FBI, I don't want to talk about this too much longer, said that, there's 10,000 reported. He said there's estimates that say 25,000. He goes, my experience tells me it's 100,000 per year. And I'm like, that's nuts. And what I told Jen DeMay today was, whenever you're ready and you want to talk, I've got an audience for you. And it's one thing to see this, this handsome young kid's picture on the news and go, oh, what a tragedy. But when you have to listen to her tell that story, it hits a little different. Sextortion, Sextortion, like extortion, but put an S at the front of it. So Yeah, that's what it was. That was so rough today. That's why I probably look like hammered shit. I haven't really looked at myself, but I'm sure I probably look like hammered shit because of that, because it was a difficult hour and a half conversation. So, how does the Google let the scammers post ads that make them look like real business? Money, baby. Same way TikTok, same way, Facebook lets them run ads. It's all the same thing. It's money. What job did you do before this? I was a consumer credit expert. Man of the people. I fought debt collectors, bad debt collectors, the credit bureaus when they didn't play by the rules, stuff like that. So, yeah. So with that, kids, I know there's 1,000 of you here and 329 there in YouTube. If you have not yet, please go subscribe to the YouTube channel, just in case, if nothing else. One of our greatest fears as TikTok creators is that we lose the platform because we accidentally screw up and say something that goes outside the community guidelines and so on. We don't want to do that. Subscribe, because I'll go live on both platforms every day. Also, sometimes the conversation gets a little saucy or spicy, and if it does, I mute the conversation. You'll still see the video, but I mute the conversation. But I don't do that on YouTube because YouTube's not quite as strict about that, given the context of what I'm doing. And you'll still get the same experience, just without the filters and so on. So if you like the live stream content, if you like the TikToks that I post, go to YouTube. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of hours of live streams. You'll see where it's like videos, shorts, live. Go to live and you'll see you can go back for months. I think someone told me, Stallion, one of my mods over here told me that it's you can go back. It's like 100 shows back. So you figure my shows are 4 hours. There's 100 shows at 4 hours. So if you got a long car trip coming up, now you got something to watch. Just put in your earbuds, especially if the little ones are around, because it's sometimes a little NSFW. I built one, and long, crazy, boring story, but I lost access to it. I'm trying now really hard to get TikTok to give me access back to that account. So, yeah. So, guys, if you've never been here for the end of my live streams, please stay for the next 20 or 30 seconds and listen close to what I have to say. No, 1 minute. First, have the difficult conversation with your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncles, your elderly neighbors, your middle school, junior high school kids. They are the most vulnerable among us. Have the conversation. Have that uncomfortable conversation. That 10 minutes of awkward, embarrassing, whatever. And if you are so naive as to think, oh, not my kid, trust me, there is a lot of parents whose kids are no longer on this planet because they were naive and thought, not my kid would never. They will, they'll be tempted. Have the conversation so that they're at least scared of being embarrassed. I would much rather any of my kids be scared of being embarrassed than to lose them because they knew they were going to be embarrassed telling me or having me find out. Have that conversation. The next thing, love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts, we can overcome any challenge, any adversity, solve any problem that we face as a human collective if we just do those 4 very simple things. Love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. All right? Until tomorrow. By the way, I do this every Monday to Friday, 1:30 p.m. Central. So see you tomorrow. Until then, Ruck Fobocalls.